Hello, everyone. Let me just unmute myself so you can hear the players as well. All right, we are live. Hello, everyone.
My goodness.
Oh my goodness, indeed. Welcome, everyone. This is a Dice and Easy special called Shadows in Ionia. It is a League of Legends D&D one-shot, no official affiliation, taking place in the continent of Ionia. Well, before we jump into today's one-shot, I would like to introduce to you all our wonderful players, since we have a new cast of people. So, we're going to start from right below me. Miko, would you kindly introduce yourself?
Hi, it's me, Miko. You can find me online, various handles as the OKSGM. I am a fan of all things League of Legends and all things D&D, and that's why I'm here.
Awesome. Welcome. If you want to post your links in chat, by the way, Miko, and all of you, to your socials, you may do so. Kristen.
Hi, I'm Kristen. I'm Darth Surrealish on almost everywhere on the internet. Also, R&R Production for Rainbows and Razor Blades Productions, my channel. And I'm happy to be here.
Welcome. Then Johnny.
Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm here.
You are?
I'm here. Yeah,
It's true.
I am avid lover of D&D, obviously. That's why I'm here. Also a fellow, alongside Miko, a lover of League of Legends. So this is a great amalgamation of many things that I love, and with doing it with people that I love. So I'm excited.
Yeah. And last but not least, Chris.
Hey, Christian, Christian, whatever you like, on Twitter. The Bleak Season, same thing on YouTube. I know nothing about D&D. I know nothing about League of Legends. I don't even know these people. I was just walking by, and suddenly there's like this big hook that came out and pulled me in. And I would like to say that Miko is the original OKSGM, and that you should not fall for imposters out there online, which may or may not exist. Thank you for having me. Great pleasure.
Thank you, Chris. It's partially true. Chris's story is partially true because we were supposed to have Lewis play with us today, but unfortunately Lewis had a family emergency very last minute, so he had to dip. No hard feelings, of course. That is completely the right prioritization. But Chris was able to jump in last minute, so thank you very much, Chris, for jumping in at the very last minute.
I'll be playing Lewis. Yes. I've got this covered.
That's perfect.
That's right, mate.
That's right.
Still waiting on Kristen's impression of Lewis.
I do not have a deep enough voice for that. And if I want to be able to talk tomorrow, I'm not going to try.
Fair enough.
Totally understandable. We're all Lewis. Lewis lives inside our hearts. All right, but with that out of the way, do I have anything else? No, that's it. So this is going to be a little one shot, about 3 to 4 hours. We're going to have a little break in roughly the middle. We'll see where that exactly falls, about a 10-15 minute break. And this should be a story from start to finish during this 3 to 4 hours. So with that said, let's jump into Shadows in Ionia. Put on some music. A little bit too loud. Turn it down a little.
Dun, dun, dun.
There we go. All right. Welcome, everyone, to Runeterra. The year is 990 AN, or after the formation of Noxus. And we find ourselves on the continent of Ionia, which is a land teeming with magic and spirits, where people want to live in harmony with their surroundings. The imperialist nation of Noxus invaded Ionia some 45 years ago, and were repelled a year ago. The invasion has left Ionia unbalanced and fractured. The invasion and the war that ensued split the factions into several different camps. Some saw that the path to ending the invasion was pacifism, some violence, while some turned to long-forgotten dark arts. Now that Ionia is free from the hold of Noxus, these different factions are vying for their vision for Ionia. We find ourselves in the town of Fans, where the Navori Brotherhood has hired a group of mercenaries to help with a very important task. Now, heroes, would you mind describing yourselves as you have entered the town of Thans?
Sure, I'll go first. So, 6 is a Vestaya of the slightly feline persuasion. He tends to wear fairly baggy clothes, primarily because his very thick gray or black with gray and white striped fur doesn't allow him to wear anything even close to skin conforming. And one of the most noticeable things about him is he has one green eye and one blue eye. Stands out quite a lot, especially in different kinds of light. He generally he seems small and short, but that is primarily because he walks in a very hunched over fashion, and he kind of slinks about the space or any space that he is in. And all in all, he's a fairly easygoing, just generally laid-back individual. And occasionally you will see him pull out a cigar and just have it hanging out of his mouth, usually unlit, but sometimes he will light it up and blow some fancy smoke rings as he can if the mood strikes him. Carries no weapons either, by the way.
Vess is a human. She stands about 5'5", looks pretty slender, pink hair, and then, just casually on her back is a giant great axe, and she likes to smash people with it, and that's kind of her thing.
Wonderful.
Following on from behind Vess and 6 then is Carlin. Carlin is a human, carries a bow with him. It's a bow that's it's made up of mostly wood, but there's kind of nuts and bolts in there that he fiddles with every now and then, just getting it to the right tensile strength and things. He's wearing an overshirt of chain and general leathers. Looks very road worn. Like he spent a lot of time on the road, and he isn't too worried about his appearance. He has lovely red hair and a red band that goes around his head, and he just as soon as he walks into a room, he's looking for the nearest place to sit down and put his feet up and maybe watch 6 blow some smoke rings.
And Victor Rolla, coming up behind these fine fellows, is a very tall and scrawny, with bleached blonde hair, slicked back, and a little goatee of a different blonde color. Very tan skin, much jewelry in the ears, and so on and so forth. He wears a long, tattered, spotty, kind of greasy green trench coat, and underneath it a gold lame shirt that is usually open fairly low, and carries with him a lute which he strums everywhere and is always tuning. It always seems to be slightly out of tune, so he's always kind of fiddling with that, maybe nervous energy a little bit.
I see. And then what was again the name of your mercenary group?
We are, good sir, the Electric Hellions.
Wonderful. So the Electric Hellions.
We electrify and hellionify.
Exactly. Those are both words. And Electric Hellions, you enter this town of Thans, and you were given this job to meet with a Navori Brotherhood contact in a pub called the Warm Flower. And after asking around for a little bit, you are able to find indeed the Warm Flower. It is quite noticeable, as it's a building that's covered in vines all around it outside, so it sticks out from everything else around it. All the other buildings around it there's some, plant growth, etc., but none of them are covered in the same way as the Warm Flower pub. And there's also a sign with, unsurprisingly, a picture of a flower.
I guess this is our destination then. Drinks are on U6. I want to go find a spot to sit down, and let's wait to see if we can find this Brotherhood member, yeah?
I paid for drinks last
biggest
time.
ale
I'm
possible.
pretty sure it's the bod fucker behind us this time.
Wasn't
You know
this
what?
why you were in jail, 6? some sort of horticulturalist crime. Didn't you like steal flowers, smuggle flowers, something of that? No, that wasn't.
Yeah.
I could have sworn you said that. Oh well, the warm flower it is.
Gonna add
So-
that
Come on
to
in.
my long list reasons of why 6 went to jail. Right.
Yes, I think you were saying something, but there was a bit of an overlap.
I just want the biggest ale that they got.
We'll
As
ask
you
them to roll out a barrel.
Drinks on Carlin.
Wait.
Walk in.
as you walk in, you walk into a lively pub. It is getting towards the end of the workday, and the pub is lively of people who have finished work. They've come to blow off some steam, have supper, etc. And you notice when you enter the pub, in the middle of the pub, there is a huge pink flower with beautiful petals, and in the middle of this great pub, it sticks out. It draws your attention, and you also notice that all around there's this sweet, pleasant smell in the pub.
Oh, God. Why?
Victor, was that you?
Why do they fuck? Oh, I should have known as soon as I opened the fucking door. God damn it.
I find it a quite pleasing odor, personally.
Are you gonna be okay?
You
Sid?
would. Yeah, it's just. It's so big. Why? Why do they grow these flowers that freaking big?
Pull out a fairly dirty handkerchief from my coat. I've got you covered, my friend. Give you the handkerchief. Put this over your nose.
We could always ask Vest to make some more windows.
It is silk. I expect to get it back.
I'm fine, thanks.
The little sneezing show that you put together draws some attention. People are looking, some smirking, some giving a quick look and then returning to their food and drink.
Are there any free
What a
tables?
pleasing odor.
Yes, for sure. There are some free tables, yes.
Right. That one. It's got 4 seats. Let's go. Electric Hellions, dismount. Let's walk over and sit down in one of the chairs.
As you are
Sid
walking...
follows over, turns the chair around, straddles it, sits like this.
Nice. As you are walking towards the table, you notice the flower quivers and lets out a huge plume of pollen. And the air
It's
is...
trying to kill me. It's trying to kill me.
And the air is filled with a sweet scent. Quite pleasant, unless you happen to be allergic. And the pollen also sparkles beautifully in the air, creating this ethereal kind of sense within the whole pub. And everyone kind of looks and is taken aback and surprised, and they're kind of awestruck by this vision.
Well, that's one way to get someone's attention, eh? Are you going to be okay, 6? Do you want us to bring your drinks outside?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm just gonna sit down now and let this kind of drain out of me. I'll be fine.
I'm sure you're
I
used
wonder
to
if
it.
they
a bit.
bottle this scent. It would be great to spritz yourself with it once in a while.
I don't think that's a good idea. I really don't think that's such a good idea.
You're only saying that because
I
6 looks
am
like he's about
wrong.
to pass out.
Six
before he passes
holds
out.
up his clawed hand, and small arcs of energy just ripple between his claws, and he just stares at Victor until he has to blink because of all of the fluid that's building up around his eyes right now. He's trying to
no
kill
need
me.
to be so catty, 6.
I think
buddy.
you need a drink, Sid. That makes everything better.
Speaking of
Sure,
which,
why not?
the innkeeper comes along. Hello. Can I get you fine folks anything?
Your
Just
largest ale!
Before we
Certainly.
buy anything, we need to
Huh?
work out who's paying for it. Should we do this in Electric Hellion style and roll for it?
I always find myself losing when we roll for things, so I'd rather perhaps if we do something different, perhaps a rhyming contest.
All in favor of a rhyming contest, don't raise your hand up. Well, look at that. The entire tavern is against it.
I'm not sure that's how it works, but I'll allow it this time.
That's
One person in the tavern's like, who, me?
Yeah, you. Right.
Ah,
Pull out
thanks.
some small gaming dice and hand one out to everybody. Right. Lowest number buys you drinks. It's only fair.
Go ahead and roll.
And then I roll my non-weighted dice. Yeah, I should roll with deception. I'm just gonna roll a d20.
Mhm.
If everyone rolls a d20, oh,
Whoa! Nat 20.
20. I'm not buying drinks today.
Oh no!
Come on, Victor. You know you want to roll.
Oh, very well, very well, very well.
Look,
I
right now
mean,
it's
you're
always-
going to beat Vess, so it'll be fine.
Unless you roll a 1.
Hold on, I'm looking for my dice. Here we go.
No. No.
Yeah.
So
Definitely
Vess
not
I
weighted.
guess
Loses with a
they're
two.
gone.
Gods, love of the gods.
Sorry, Vess. I tried to make sure that Victor did it, but slippery bastard got away again.
Yeah, so the largest ale you've got for all of us, I think.
That's why I keep my coat greasy. Harder to grab a hold of.
So if I understood,
At this point, Six is just like leaning on the table and has his head down right on the edge of the table, and it's just moaning in pain from the sheer volume of pollen that he has inhaled.
so if I understood a round of ale, yes?
Yes,
And an antihistamine if you've got it.
Ah, yes, we have a lovely antihistamine tea that I can bring you.
Perfect.
You accept songs as payment?
No.
Thank
Unfortunately, the bank does not accept songs as payment for mortgages. I hope you understand.
I don't understand, but I accept. It's a different story.
Fair enough. I'll be right back with your ales.
large.
Large, yes.
Colin leans back, puts his feet up, and just relaxes into the chair.
You really seem to be in dire straits there, Six. Are you okay?
Find out in about 10-15 minutes if I'm not dead yet.
All of a sudden, you hear a soft-spoken voice behind you, sitting at the table behind you, saying, "You know, it's said that the flower only does this in the presence of individuals of important fate.
Or criminals?
Not that
I
we
really
know of."
wish fate would stop
look at
messing with us.
And
Never ends well.
you see a humanoid person dressed in a cloak, a burgundy-colored cloak, and a blue ornate mask in front of their face, hiding their features. And you were told to find a blue-masked person for your job.
It's quite a coincidence. We were sent here to look for someone with a blue mask, and you have a blue mask too.
Well, I was sent here to find a group of mercenaries, and I seem to have found a group of mercenaries. Fate is funny.
Oh,
Look
not
forward.
just any
Fate
mercenaries,
is a
but there.
bitch. And Vest just like slouches more.
Fate is a fickle beast that we don't quite understand. But where are my manners? I am Vuran.
From the Brotherhood, I
Six.
take it?
Pleasure
Sorry.
to meet you, Veron. I am Victor. These are my underlings.
Ah, the leader of the group then, Victor.
Definitely not. No,
think
no.
that's
We're
how that
putting
works.
a stop on that right now. If anything, Vess's axe or hammer thing, large weapon, is the leader of this party.
She
Again?
pulls it off her back, and it's like just like stands it on the table.
You know what happened last time she was the leader, right?
Well, exactly. That's why I'm giving it back to her. Look, let's not have this in front of the Brotherhood, dude. Right? Yes, we are the Electrocalian Mercenary Group, and the leader is the axe. How can we help?
Quite the colorful group, though mercenaries tend to be. Do you mind if I join? It is indeed necessary for our arrangement. And he joins, and he has a cup of tea with him. And he sips it through his mask, so it seems his mask has been built to allow drinking through it. What a pleasant smell in the air. Ah.
It is. It is. I was just commenting to my colleagues here that one should perhaps seek to bottle this particular fragrance, as I am sure many would pay quite a coin to be able to spritz themselves some a little bit to freshen up before an evening out on the town.
He looks towards you and is like, "You're not Ionian, are you?"
Not one iota.
Understandable. We don't quite see things in such way in Ionia. This is a gift from this wonderful being to us. To sell it would be an insult.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to
we kind of
offend
do
local
live to
customs.
insult, so
No, it is quite all right. I wouldn't presume that you know our customs, as we would not know your customs. Where are
If
you
I was
from?
you, sir, I wouldn't presume we know anything.
He's not far wrong. He's not far wrong, unfortunately.
Some say the wisest people are the ones who know how little they know.
We know nothing. Absolutely zero. About other than how much coin I've got and Vess has got, just drinks.
Speaking of which, the bartender comes back with a tray with 4 huge pints, very big, and a small cup of tea. And he brings it down. Like, ugh. Well, that should be, let's see, 1 gold piece altogether.
Our
I
leader.
just reach out and snag the tea and pull it to my face, and my nose is just hovering in the steam above it, just doing nothing but trying to inhale that steam to clear out the sinuses.
It's a very pleasant, minty kind of smell.
I will make a comment to the server, like idly, I don't know why I friggin' travel with humans.
So yes.
Give you scritches behind the ears.
Only when you're a good boy.
I leave that to the two of you because he likes to splash out. So have fun with that.
Yeah, I slide further away from 6 and towards Victor. Like,
Yes, 1 gold piece, please.
Vess pulls out the gold piece and just flicks it to the innkeeper.
He grabs
You
it.
should give the man a tip. You can't just pay you have to give a tip for good service.
Fine. Flips over 3 gold pieces.
He grabs one and isn't prepared for that much, and the others kind of tumble to the ground, and he's like, "Thank you, you're so kind." And then
With cat-like reflexes, my tail whips around and scoops them up and sets them onto the table in front of him.
Oh, thank you.
Without Six even realizing it happens. He just looks down at his tail and he's like swats his tail back behind him.
Those are for the next 2 rounds. You understand?
Of course, absolutely. And then I'll be back later with your rounds. And he leaves, and then Vuran turns. I'm not sure if we will have time for extra rounds. Now, niceties aside, you are here for a job.
We do. These beers don't pay for themselves.
Indeed. something was stolen from us, the Navori Brotherhood. And just as context for viewers and the players as well, the Navori Brotherhood is one of the factions that is the biggest currently in Ionia. They are a heavily nationalistic faction. They believe in violence where others do not, and they believe in unifying Ionia and into one singular nation, which puts them at odds with various other groups. Yes, we had something of importance stolen from us, and we believe it is the Shadow Order that stole it.
I take it you want this thing back.
Yes. However, the problem is not getting where they are. I could myself easily sneak in. The problem is getting out. And that's where you come in. I shall be with you for this little trip. But I do need your protection.
Well, if we're going up against the Shadow Order, I don't doubt it.
I lean forward a little bit and reach out a claw and just like tap the axe for a moment and whisper loud enough for everyone to hear. We charge extra for that, right? And then I look back at Veron. We charge extra for that.
Understandable. I believe we agreed on a reward of 300 gold pieces.
We did. But if we're taking you with us, then we've got you to watch your back as well. Just transport costs and very other... I won't bore you with it. Small bits and pieces, but 100 gold on top for transporting you safely in and out. I think that will cover it.
Roll a a persuasion check.
I should have let the bard do this one.
I was going
But
to,
you didn't.
I was going to, but you were doing it really well. I'm like, hey, he's got it going on.
Not perception.
Persuasion, yeah.
That's I'll take the first one and roll twice accidentally. That's a 12.
Mhm. 12? He says, let's make that 75 gold pieces.
What do you guys think?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I just nod and sip my tea.
Victor's in the back going,
I
Seems,
lean back over to the axe, and it's like, why do we even keep the bard around if Carlin can do his job for him better?
I definitely can't.
Vest like turns the axe head so it faces towards Six and just like shakes it like it's shaking its head. I don't know.
It seems like we're all in agreement. 375 gold to retrieve your item and defend you. I think. I look at Victor like, what's this mean?
it means I surrender.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Very well, Graham.
Wait,
you have to understand,
we're
very,
surrendering already? What?
no, we don't surrender. Don't worry. We're not going to get you trapped in there and have you helpless. Don't worry. We're very capable.
No, you just need to understand that we're a very, very well-oiled machine. We have a lot of experience working together, and we understand how we move. We don't even need to speak. We sort of share one brain amongst all of us, and we have a very peculiar and well-maintained way of going about these things. And I just want to make sure that you understand that as an added person into this group, you will be throwing off the balance to a certain degree. So we don't mean to be the kind of people who haggle about little things that don't matter, but this is something to consider. We're a well-oiled machine.
Indeed. For why would the donkey have 5 legs?
An extra one to kick you with?
Mm.
Oh, it's
It was
rhetorical.
one donkey.
Sorry.
It is a ponderance on the necessity of things.
Well, 6 here was in prison for stealing the donkey once, so he wouldn't know about donkeys.
I do enjoy the company of mercenaries. You are colorful folk. But I do suggest that we leave soon, for we have to head into the mountains. That is where we
Bess
believe
picks up
they're
her
hiding.
ale and just chugs it down and then slams it down. All right, I'm ready.
Oh,
Push my ale towards Vest.
Yeah, Colin slides his towards Vess as well.
I didn't-
Okay, we're ready.
Very good. Well, let us leave then. And as
I just take the teacup with me and leave a few
Mhm.
coins on the table.
wonderful, it's a pretty teacup as well. It's nice. There's a nice little design. As you're heading out, Vuran goes to the flower and kind of touches it, and he's mumbling something, but you can't quite hear what he says. And then he exits.
I avoid the flower
Is
at all
there,
costs.
religion around this flower? I don't get it.
It's an,
You have to understand the people in these our people here in these lands. We revere everything that comes from the lands, even the things that we shouldn't. And yeah, it's kind of like religion, I guess.
I don't like it. You can keep it.
I mean, it works most of the time to keep people, upbeat when everything around them's going to crap.
What if you're allergic like you are?
Well, I'm allergic to that fucking thing. A little flower on the side of the road's not a problem, but Jesus, that thing was enormous.
Come on, Six. Little catnip never hurt anyone. Let's go.
I mean, it was called the Warm Flower Tavern, for God's sake. As he opens the door
I
for everyone.
thought the flower was very nice. I mean, I don't know if I'd
Flowers
have a
are
big...
cool.
I'm just saying. Some of us appreciate the finer things in life more than others, that's all.
I appreciate
I
you
mean, if
keeping
it's
your
a pretty
pants
face,
on.
I appreciate it.
We said we wouldn't talk about the pants accident again.
Well, you
Please keep
keep
your
bringing
pants
up prison, so I'm going to keep bringing up your pants, and when you
Please
don't
get
have
out,
your
get out of
pants...
the tavern before you carry on this conversation.
They were
Oh,
loaded
we're
dice.
exiting.
So you exit and you follow Vuran, who starts leading you out of town. And first you're following the road. It is winter currently, so there's a lot of snow around. And as you head deeper into the mountains, after it gets even more snowier, you travel for a couple of hours. It's starting to get dark already. And as you're walking, you may discuss with each other or Vuran if you would like to. If there's any scenes you would like to play out.
I don't have anything to discuss, but I will say that pretty much as soon as we started, or as soon as we left the tavern, and his sinuses started to clear, Six went into basically his mode of always looking over his shoulder and making sure no one's following. And as everyone else in the party is fairly used to at this point, Six will occasionally, like as we're walking, dart off to the side somewhere to sit for a moment just to be certain that no one's following, hiding and such, and then catching up to the party after a minute or so just to make sure that, we're all currently safe.
Vess makes snowballs and throws them at Six.
I would like to ask Voram a question if we can at some point while
Of
we're
course.
traveling. So as we're traveling over and I'm picking away on my little guitar thing and Voram, what exactly is it that we're trying to retrieve?
An important artifact.
But what was it, like something I can put in my pocket? Is it something we're gonna need a couple dozen horses to pull out of there? Is it something that can explode?
It should not explode. No. It is.
Not.
It is pocket-sized, so to speak. Should be the size of a small orb, easily held in one hand.
Orb.
Interesting. Don't mind her. She likes pondering her orb. And what exactly then is this thing? I mean, I, I think it would be nice to get a little bit more detail about exactly what it is that we're doing. I mean, it is the Shadow Order we're going to be messing with here.
At least what it looks like, so we know what we're looking for.
Also, I hope it's not made of yarn, because then we're going to lose 6.
You roll a persuasion check.
And if it's a chair, then you lose me
with
completely.
pleasure. Dope. 15.
He thinks for a while. He's like, very well. It's probably fair that you know a little bit about the item.
Kind of you.
It looks like a diamond, essentially. A large diamond. Feels similar as well. And it is completely black. And has the name aptly of Black Diamond.
Black Diamond.
Yes.
That would be a great mercenary unit name. Why didn't I think of that?
Maybe for the next one.
Black Diamond.
Is it
Yes.
safe to touch? Are you coming along with us to guide us, or is this thing not touchable by us? Is it only touchable by the Brotherhood? Like, why are you coming along with us? Do you not trust us to be able to do the job?
So,
It's a bit odd. We don't normally have people coming along with us.
Understandable. The item is of extreme importance, and the Brotherhood wants to ensure that we get it back. Hence why I am here. And
Why did the Shadow Order take it then?
that I do not know. There might be a multitude of reasons. They want to use it. They want to sell it. It is hard to say.
Is it a magical item?
Yes.
Awesome. I have magic awareness. That'll come into play later.
It's starting to make more sense now then. I mean, the Navori Brotherhood, you got enough wealth, you could just buy 100 black diamonds, but this one's got specific magical, mystical quality. Okay.
Indeed.
Okay.
It is not the value of the item that interests us, but its function.
Okay.
And that function is?
Classified.
Above 375 gold pay grade, apparently.
Yes.
No, you're entitled to your little secrets. Lord knows we have our own little secrets. I mean,
We're not paid to think. Jeez.
thank God. Well, all kidding aside, you've got yourself a bunch of trustworthy people here. I mean, we'll get the job done. Don't worry. We just like to clown around a little bit, you know. As mercenaries, we see horrible things, terrible, horrible things all the time. And at some point, you just gotta find ways to laugh a little bit about life and its absurdities. Otherwise, you'd be crying all the time, or you'd look like Six there, just sullen and
Wait, where's
angry.
Six gone?
If we don't laugh off our trauma, did it happen?
For
very
even the saddest man will find laughter in a jester. Is it not said?
Apparently so. So I don't quite know all the hideouts and places for the Shadow Brotherhood. Do you have information on where this has been taken?
Yes. So we've gathered information that shows that there should be a bridge around these parts. Once we find that, we should cross it, but with extreme caution. And we should be able to see their hideout afterwards.
All right. Is it much further? I mean, it's starting to get dark. Do we need to set up camp or?
Oh no. The darkness is entirely the point.
Oh.
For were we to move during the day, it would be a lot more dangerous. The cover of night will help us.
Yeah, there's just that slight inkling in my head. Fighting the Shadow Order when there's lots of shadows around, you know, kind of seems a bit silly. But yeah, I mean, I'm all down for it.
Very
Plus,
good.
if it's really dark, how are we going to see the Black Diamond?
I mean, he's got a point.
That's what I'm for.
We'll find it.
And smashing.
Six can see in the dark. We'll put him first.
Don't you always?
I like to share.
Also can find sneaky things like traps.
I feel a song coming on. I will call it
Bridge over
Black Diamond.
something.
So as soon as he starts singing, I just move faster in front of us and take the lead, looking for this bridge.
The night was dark, and into the bridge of sighs we rode.
Vuran takes out a torch.
A lighter.
I was gonna say lighter.
An entire torch.
Yeah.
We need a stealth, but this is worth it.
That's worth it. Come on.
Wild child sighting.
So after
Like that.
you continue moving forward, and soon enough, you do find yourself by a canyon. And we shall switch our map. Give me a second. Once it loads in. Wow. And activate it so I can get all of you in here, and then I'll just plonk your... Oh, there we are. Did not change there for some reason. Not sure why this is being like that.
Waiting for Christian to make a lewd comment about the shape of the map.
It's a bridge.
Hey, Veron, I think we found your bridge.
It's just a bridge.
Yeah, zoom out a little bit.
Don't zoom out at all.
Can't believe you do me like this. Do me dirty. Just a second, I'm trying to fix the stream view. Give me a second.
A different song is coming to mind now.
Bridge over icy waters.
The bridge was hard to pass.
The bridge was hard.
At least you didn't go back on that highway to... What was it again?
I wonder who erected this bridge.
And there it is.
Why? Why must I suffer?
You invited us.
That's true.
Just saying.
Actually, now I know. Now I see what you
God, man.
see. Now I see what you mean, because I couldn't see the
Player view.
yeah, and now I see it. I'm like, oh, okay. Now I get it. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's all right.
This is a 18 over channel, is it?
Yeah. Listen, we talk about worse things on my channel than this.
If Lewis was here. Oh, mate, that's like a big dick.
It's like a big bellend. All right.
Doesn't look like Chris.
So this canyon, it's currently snowing. You can hear a waterfall closely in the distance, and what makes this canyon specific? Well, first of all, there's a little bridge there, and you can hear the wind howling through the canyon, and it sounds like the howling of spirits long gone. And as you look at the edges of the canyon, they're unnaturally like diagonal and smooth.
Looks like
That would
someone's-
make a fun slide.
Don't do it. That's not again. We don't have time to go for 3 days to trade down and get you from the bottom of this one.
Fine.
Vuran looks around and he just says, "Keep your wits about you."
Vess leans into Victor and is like, "Do I have wit?"
All right.
So you
Six
you
are up.
notice a wooden bridge in front of you. The bridge is covered in snow, indicating that nobody must have crossed in a while.
Okay. I will slinkily creep down along its edge, crossing fairly slowly, trying to keep my nose to the air, see if I smell anything untoward, and obviously my eyes open as well as I'm slowly going across and wary of any potential ambush.
So, are you doing like a perception check at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, then go ahead and roll.
Okay. I have senses for smell, improved senses for smell and such to give me advantage on perception. Does that apply
Okay.
to this?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Oh, that's horrifyingly bad.
Oh,
That's
wow. A
7.
3 and a 1. Ooh.
Oh no.
By 6.
Ouch. That is rough. Rough. All right. You start going across, and you are sniffing the air as you go, and you don't notice anything particular.
I feel like I start just randomly sneezing again as some of that pollen is still stuck in my nose and
It echoes through the the canyon.
Canyon, yeah.
And
I think everything's fine.
as you say, I think everything is fine. From hiding, all of a sudden, 2 cloaked figures appear with is it crossbows or yes, with crossbows drawn, pointing at you. One of them goes, "Halt! Who goes there?"
I just hold up both paws. No weapons to be seen. Can you describe what the 2 individuals with their crossbows drawn look like?
Of course. They're wearing furred cloaks. They have their hoods up, and they also have a whatchamacallit thing
Mask.
covering mask. Thank you. A mask covering their mouth and nose, so it's hard to see their faces.
Okay.
They are wearing an attire with dark red and black as the theme.
Okay. Whichever one did the calling out, asking who goes there. I just am still holding up my 2 paws and looking at the individual, and in as relaxed a voice as I can muster, I just say, "Just some weary mountain travelers looking to cross. That's all."
Roll deception.
Best, get ready.
18.
18. All right. They kind of look at each other as like, "You shouldn't be coming this way, traveler. It's not safe."
Sure. I mean, wasn't expecting a couple of people to be pointing crossbows at me, if that's what you're implying by not safe, but, it's the bridge, and it's the chasm, and kind of got to use the bridge to go across the chasm, and so that's what we're doing.
Lean over to Carlin. What he's doing now is he's using logic to try and defeat these ruffians. He's using the gift of rhetoric.
I don't get it.
Don't worry, you'll get it soon enough when they start shooting.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready. I slowly slide an arrow out and hide behind the pillar.
They put
okay, Six. Are you all right? Friends of yours?
I mean, like most of my friends, they're pointing crossbows at me, so sure. Keep your pants on, please.
Is this a matter of paying a toll? Because if that's what's going on here, we'll pay. right? We have deep pockets, and I look at where I am.
I will actually step forward just a few steps closer on the bridge so that I don't have to yell quite as far because they're a good distance away. And say, is that what you are? Do you manage the toll for the bridge?
There's no toll on this bridge. It's just, we're not supposed to let people through, you know?
Then how do people, if you don't let any, what's the point then of the bridge?
I didn't see any signs.
It's for our people.
Oh, so you don't let other people through?
Yeah.
You left out the word other in your previous statement.
I just kind of thought it was implied, you know?
Lean over to Garland. Now he's using a rebuttal where he's trying to counter the argument that they've provided. It's fascinating. I've never seen him be this eloquent before.
Neither have I. I just hope he doesn't start sneezing and fall off.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take another couple of steps forward, casually say, so I'm just curious then, if no one but your people are allowed to cross the bridge, then how does that mean that you know all of your people?
Well, no, we don't know every single person, but...
And then how do you decide who is your people and who are other people?
The other one pops, and that's actually a really good question. Like, how do we really say, shut up, what are you, on their side? I don't know, he has a good point. Shut up. Listen, if you're one of us, you'll have the symbol, okay? All right, yeah, the sign.
Okay. And so then how do you get new people into your group of people if you don't let them cross the bridge? And I take another couple of steps forward, trying to like just continually distract them as I'm creeping forward.
Well, they would, they'd come and, I don't know! Shut up!
Wait, why? What? I thought we were. Do you not like me talking now? Is that a problem?
No,
talking is wrong.
You're confusing me. I'm confused.
Oh, I'm not trying to confuse you, man. I absolutely don't mean it. I'm just trying to understand things because I'm kind of confused too. And then I take another couple of casual steps.
It's really cold back here.
I'll start walking on the bridge also. I'm sorry, we can't hear you back here. Is everything all right?
Yes, pants. Keep them on.
Follow as well.
You might want to wait. There's a trap on the bridge, and the other one, like his eyes wide, and was like, "What are you doing? Well, they want to join us, right? No, we don't know. They're spies. What do you know?" I was like, "Oh yeah, oops."
Do I look like a spy? And I'd look back at my friends and then look back at them.
A little bit.
I'm not trying to look like a spy. Where? And I just kind of like lean over the edge of the bridge and look back, and I'm looking around for the trap at this point to see if I can spot it.
You would need to roll a perception check.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh shit!
24.
With that, yes, you look around and you notice in the middle of the bridge there seems to be a connection point. Like it's not fully properly connected and built into one bridge. You can tell there's kind of two separate parts to the bridge, the front and the back. So you surmise that the bridge can collapse in the middle.
Mm.
You don't know what the mechanism for it is. There doesn't seem to be like a pressure platform or anything, so you're not sure about the mechanism of how that would happen. You would need to investigate further. But
Yeah.
you can then specifically, now that they told you that there is a trap, you can see that, okay,
How far is it in front of me?
Oh, it's behind you.
Oh, it's right in the very, very center of the bridge. Got it.
Mhm.
So I'm just looking back and forth, and I spot that, and then I look back at the two of them, and I'm
Mhm.
like, you do know if that goes off back there, then nobody can use the bridge anymore, right? Not
Well,
your
there's a
people, not the other people. Like nobody
No.
can use it.
No, what are you, dumb? There's a mechanism to readjust it. Ugh. Are you all moving now?
Yes.
No, I'm
All right.
I'm still at the back behind a pillar.
Mm-hmm.
My
And
ropes half drawn.
I was, but now that he's like this bridge collapsing and pointing behind, I'm looking on the ground to sort of see what he means.
Mm.
Wait, are they
Because
gonna
I
kill
never-
you?
Yeah, they're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill all of us. They're trying.
What? We're not-
anyone who
no!
crosses the bridge.
No, we're not.
Again.
Rude.
These people are apparently obsessed with killing even their own people.
Well, only the bad ones.
Julius, can I cast sleep?
Yeah, sure. Sure. Go ahead. Cast sleep. How does sleep work again? It has a really weird mechanic.
Yeah, so
you
it's,
roll dice and then hit dice. That's the amount of hit points that it puts to sleep, starting with the highest hit point person in the
Right.
area.
Right. Yeah, it's weird.
yeah,
yeah.
so it's hold on. So I'll cast it the second level higher, so it's 78.
Oh, wait.
No, sorry, roll an additional. Yeah, so I'll cast it 78
Okay.
worth of hit points, which I don't know. I guess I'll roll 78.
Yeah, you can, I think at least in Foundry, you can click on the spell. There's a little dice icon, and then it asks what level you want to cast it at, and then it will automatically throw the dice for you.
Right. Except I don't see where my spells are.
I can just toss 78 in Foundry right now if you want.
I mean, yeah,
I can
whatever
toss 78.
way you want. It's up to you.
Here we
All
go.
Roll.
All right, I'm rolling it.
Go
Ready?
for it.
That's a good roll.
That's a good roll.
7.
That's very good. 37.
It's a very good roll.
Damn. What's the max? That's almost the max.
78, so 56. Yeah.
Okay, maybe not. But it's still not bad.
Above average.
So
Like
That's
me.
what you always
above
say,
average.
Victor.
So Vess, hold on a sec. Don't move quite yet.
Oh,
Yes.
nope, I've been meaning to move. Sorry.
No worries.
I'm literally just trying to get it to pan farther over so I can see stuff.
Oh, if you want to pan, you hold right click and then you can pan the map.
There we go. Okay,
Mhm.
thank you.
No worries. Yes, so you are in the middle of the thing. What's the range on it, by the way? Just want to make sure that you're within range.
She is 90 feet.
Yep, you're fine then.
And then it's a 20-foot.
Mm-hmm.
So I should be able to get both.
And it starts with like the highest
Yep.
hit points and then
so
works
the
down from
highest
there.
hit point guy, if that's enough to put him asleep, that comes off of the total, and then that applies to the next highest, etc.,
Right, right.
etc.
So one of them falls asleep, and the guy who's been really angry all of a sudden is like, "Hey, what are you? Yeah."
That would be a good time to move, 6.
He falls over, just like snoring loudly. Other was like, "What's happening? Hey, what did you do?"
I'm just gonna run forward. I'm like, "What happened to your friend? What happened to your friend?"
Let's
My
see.
lullabies always put them to sleep.
I think the cold's getting to him. Quick, warm him up. Give him
hold
some
on.
rubs and stuff.
Okay, we're gonna enter combat because this guy's like, I'm shoot. Anyway, I started blasting. So let's.
Roll
First
initiative.
initiative roll.
Yeah, let me just get you all into the initiative order. So boom. Now, there's a little fist icon at the top right. So from there you can roll your initiative by clicking the dice icon.
That's really cool.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm on the fist, but I don't see a dice icon. Oh, there it is.
You have to, hover next to your name.
Oh, okay.
There's a theme.
A theme?
22, 21, 22.
Except
Do,
for
do, do.
6.
Except for my 9.
Didn't I roll for him?
How's the cat so slow?
Just thinking about stuff.
Sneezing.
Oh yeah. All right, then we're gonna enter combat. Victor, you're up first.
I will begin by getting the hell off the bridge.
I
Which
thought you were
one
gonna
is it?
jump off the bridge for some reason. Just
Yeah, exactly. Which one? Which one is asleep? Sorry.
I'm gonna say this one's the one asleep.
All right.
So the one at the top is the one who's not asleep, and he's starting to aim at 6.
All right. Well, I will move there,
Mhm.
and then I would like to slip a dagger from the sleeve of my jacket. I will
Mhm.
throw it at him, but I will attempt to hit his crossbow so that he doesn't shoot my friend 6.
Okay. Do you have a specific skill for that, or is that just like you're just gonna try to do
No,
that?
I'm just gonna roll and take whatever.
Okay.
penalty comes with it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say the AC is higher because you're trying to hit a specific thing,
Yeah.
and it's a light crossbow, so it's not like a huge crossbow. So I'm gonna say he gets like +4 to his AC.
All right. Perfectly fine.
So the way that you hold on,
Do you want me
yeah.
to do it with? Well, do you want me just me to do it? Do you want me to just do it with disadvantage?
No, just he gets +4 to his AC. We can just do that. So the way that you can attack in Foundry is that you hover your mouse over the token and you press T on your keyboard, and that will target the enemy. And then in your character sheet, if you double-click your icon, you can open your character sheet, and in your inventory you have the dagger, so you can just click the little dice icon next to it, and it'll roll it for you. And add the necessary things to it.
Okay.
Actually, let me double check something, because you want to use... Just making sure it's using dexterity for the thing.
Nope.
Unfortunately, as you try to hit the crossbow, he dodges a little bit to the side, and it flies into the snow.
All right, no problem. As a bonus action, I will use my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
On 6.
Cool. So 6, you have a... Was it a D6?
D6. Yeah.
D6, yeah. How does Victor try to inspire 6, who generally speaking despises Victor's songs?
Yeah. Well, he knows that, so he's not actually going to try to sing. He's going to come in, throw the dagger, and then not even look, like just assumes he's going to miss, and then turn around and go, 6, I was very impressed with your use of language and rhetoric to attempt to disarm him, and it is not your fault. You did a fantastic job today, and you should be proud of yourself.
Aww.
Thanks.
Oh, that's really
I
nice.
guess. So you're saying that this is all your fault?
That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm behind that.
All right.
Movement on the bod.
That is your turn, Victor. Then Vess.
All right. Vess is going to dash forward, so the 60 feet.
Mhm. You make it just next to the enemy.
And then going to use charge so that I can use a bonus
Mm.
action for the melee weapon attack.
Yes.
And that gives me a +5 to the damage roll.
Damn, all right.
So I'm going to swing out with my great axe.
Sure. So yeah, just hover your mouse over the enemy icon and press T on your keyboard.
Oh,
Target.
yeah. Just rolled, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can just do it manually. It's fine. Yeah, definitely hits. Definitely.
All right.
There's a little roll damage button at the bottom there next to your roll in the chat. You can click that to roll damage.
Haha. And then add
Nice.
an extra 5 onto that for the charge, so a total of 19 damage.
God damn, 19 points of slashing damage. So, if you've ever watched like an anime where the character all of a sudden springs into action, you see the shot from like behind Vespa from like a lower angle, and you see the foot shoots, poof, and you run, and then both Six and Victor, you notice this flash of a person run past you, and you feel a gust of wind, and the person with the crossbow kind of is scaredly like, just trying to, can't decide who to shoot, and you charge in with your axe and hit him in the stomach, and he takes a powerful hit to the stomach. He's not dead, but he's definitely very hurt by that.
Nice.
And then she just kind of and then start.
Wonderful.
The rage that isn't an actual rage, is that it?
Mm.
Yes, because I used a different bonus action this time.
Mm-hmm. It's a good bonus action, though. Then, Carlin.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull the drawstring back and then shout across the bridge at this gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
It's about time you give up the fight, or I'm gonna put this arrow straight through your face.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hold my action and see if he surrenders. If he doesn't, if he makes any hostile move, I will attack him.
Okay. Cool. It's Vuran's turn. Vuran is just gonna walk over here and just kind of enjoy the show. 6.
I will step over to his sleeping friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's fast asleep.
And just flash my claws, and motes of like purplish lightning energy just ripple between my claws.
Mm-hmm.
And I kneel down next to his friend and hold the claws next to the throat, looking at the other one with the crossbow that just got gutted by Vess. And I say, "You better back down, my friend, or else you're not the only one that's getting killed either." And I'm going to attempt to intimidate him into backing
Go
down.
for it. You get advantage because Carlin also is there threatening him.
Wonderful. That's
And-
good too, because I don't have a great modifier here. That's only a 9.
Aw.
Oh wait, I have the bardic inspiration, right? What's
You
the
do?
dice
Yes.
on that?
1d6.
D6. I will add the D6.
You rolled with advantage, right?
Yeah, I did roll with advantage, so it's a total of 14.
14. All right. Then it is actually his turn. Yeah, he looks at the situation. He drops his weapon and raises his arms. Like, don't hurt me anymore. Oh God. And that ends combat.
I wanted to attack more, but okay.
he like is holding his stomach that's like profusely bleeding from your axe strike, and he gets on his knees and is just like holding his stomach. Oh.
Give us your marks. Get across the bridge,
Oh.
and then we'll make sure you don't die.
Okay. And he gives you like
as soon as that happens, as soon as that happens, I start like pilfering through the pockets of his sleeping friend.
Sure. So you get 2 insignias of the Shadow Order. Shadow Order. I always keep getting it. If it's Order of Shadows or Shadow Order, I'm always like, which one is it?
Shadow Order. Yeah.
It's Shadow Order, yeah.
It's actually both in the lore, but
Is it?
the Order of Shadows. Yeah.
Goddamn.
John,
Anyway.
Lore Master.
Anyway. You get both of those. He's like, and then he's just like, there, just in pain. Oh, are you gonna kill me?
Can I attempt to patch him up so he's not going to die?
He's probably not gonna die. He's just really hurt.
Can I attempt to patch him up so it
Oh, for
looks
sure.
like we're being nice to him?
Sure. You mean like a medicine check or?
Yeah. I'm not going to waste healing on him.
Sure.
That's a 10.
You get like you tear a part of his cloak and then make like a makeshift bandage around him. It'll staunch the blood flow a little bit. It's not great.
There's a town about 2 hours away. You go across the bridge and you don't look back. You could drag your friend with you through the snow.
Oh, okay.
Your people aren't your people anymore. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not a people.
But you went the wrong way about this whole thing. All right.
Okay.
You also talked to our friend, and we could tell that you're people too. But we are also people, which makes us our people. You understand me? So you get across that bridge, you get to town, you find a tavern with the most foul-smelling plant you've ever seen. You get help for that wound, and
Wait.
your friend will wake up. All right?
Wait, so who is the people? I'm very confused. There's a lot of people there.
You're now part of the other people, friend.
Who are the other people?
That's us.
Exactly.
Who are you?
We're the electric hellion.
We're the electric aliens. That's right.
So I'm an electric hellion now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Honorary.
okay.
You're never allowed to come across this bridge again. Once you pass it the other way, you never come back here. You understand?
Okay.
You have the brains for it. Worry not.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Go on. I patched you up. You can tell I'm being nice. Don't
Yeah.
make us be any more
He starts dragging his friend across the bridge.
Goodbye.
Bear in mind, the sleep spell only lasts a minute. So,
Mhm. But it's been like, yeah. Okay.
I
As
feel-
you're leaving, he starts waking up as you're leaving.
I did not actually take that guy's coin, by the way.
Sure.
I just took the insignia and like
Mhm.
cut the string on his crossbow, and that was it.
Okay, cool. Understood.
Where are the controls for the bridge?
You don't see any controls.
No. Okay.
It's obviously some kind of magic.
Once again, victorious. So much
Oh.
winning is preposterous. I'm feeling it. There's another ode coming.
It's
Grab
great.
some piece of paper and a pen. I start writing furiously.
Can we get away from the
Six.
cabin?
Six
Exactly.
contemplates definitively going with the two crossbowmen,
Joining the
and
shadow
then
order.
just shakes his head and keeps walking forward down the path.
So much winning preposterous. Now come and pay us and feed us. No.
Devious could be a good rhyme.
Devious. With 6 ahead of us, so devious. That's perfect.
Damn it,
Ooh.
Julius, quit egging him on.
What do you mean? It's awesome. All right, Vuran. After you're leaving, witness. Well done. Quite efficient.
See, we're worth that extra 75 gold.
We'll see.
Not everyone
Couldn't
needs
come
to
up with a
die.
rhyme for efficient, could you? As I sitting there staring at Victor.
I think that's quite sufficient.
What about No, dubious is not. I'm not one for rhymes, really. More of a pondering kind of person.
Wow.
Kind of
we have
figured
these-
with the mask that you were into theatrics.
He's got a
Kind of
point.
figured with the orb that you're looking for.
It's a diamond. You.
Our patron into pondering.
That rhymes with my axe.
While
And
on the
that's just start
field.
walking.
We are
Hey, no one died.
slaughtering.
That's a-
No one did
always a
die.
Good thing, right?
The
It
night's
depends.
still young.
Yeah.
The
well, great.
night is young, 6 says, full of fear.
All right, let's go
Very
find
good.
more
Literally
people.
just
Matt.
All right.
kill you before the night's out, and you whatever.
But Victor calmed him, saying, have no fear.
So you continue towards the west, and after about 10 minutes of walking, you see the silhouette of a building. It is dark out now, so it is properly dark out there now, and you see the silhouette of a building. You can see there's lights coming from inside the building. There's two stories to I think it's 2 stories. Yeah, 2 stories to the building, and Vuran says, "That should be it."
Oh, that was easy.
Like I said, getting in is not the hard part. It's getting out.
Right. You
There
said
were
that earlier.
questions about getting in.
We got several options now. We can try to
Mhm.
sneak in, break in, bust our way in, or we can use these marks to see if we can
We
fake
could
our
talk
way
our
in.
way in.
Yeah,
Indeed.
but I'm not good at talking. You know, I'm not. I
Why don't we ask
pretend
our
I am.
fearless leader?
Well,
Best.
I look at the axe.
Look at the
Mm.
axe.
Vuran looks at the axe. I don't think that can talk.
Oh, it
Vess
can.
turns it and just nods with it.
I just look at Varan as he says that, and I like flash one claw, and I say, "Don't you say anything bad about our leader ever." Got that?
Apologies, I did not mean any disrespect.
Uh-huh.
Vess brings the head of the axe down by her ear, acts like it's talking to her. It says we need to smash things.
Sorry, there's only
Sure, that-
one floor to the whole place. I retract that
Okay.
earlier statement. So you start walking closer to it, and Vuran kind of has a look, is kind of looking around, and he says, seems like we have several approaches here. We could go in stealthily, room to room, try to find the object. But of course, that is up to you. I'm sorry.
Is that a cave down there in the canyon?
Looks to be.
Where does that go?
I'm not sure.
Hey, Six, you're up.
I thought we had left the canyon behind.
Oh, we had, hadn't we?
Yep.
Six, I remember a cave back in the canyon.
Why didn't you say something when we were at the freaking canyon?
Oh, there was blood on the floor, and you know how I get around blood.
Whatever. Anyway, look, I'm all for being sneaky, but I know that some of you are challenged in that regard, so why don't we just try walking in and see what happens? And then I
See,
look
what
at
happened was.
I look at Victor and I say, "You're going first,"
What,
with a wide, toothy smile.
Voran, what do the Shadow Order do here? Do you know? I mean, they want to unify Ionia as well, right?
Yes, they have their own vision of Ionia. And our... We have sometimes worked together, sometimes against each other.
Would they take captives for any reason? Because we have 2 insignia and 5 of us. Perhaps we could pretend to be transporting me, Vess, and you.
It could work, yes.
Could Six, Victor, could you pull it off? I mean, obviously Victor is going to be one, but Six, you did really well on that bridge.
Right,
Could you
but
pretend to be?
I don't look the sort, to be honest, and
Well, you've been
you
out in the
all have
wilds, of course.
weapons, and I don't, so it would make more sense if you were taking me.
You got weapons.
Yes, up here, but
Well, the Shadow Order do too. They control the bridge with magic.
I'm not talking about anyway. Look, and it's easier if I'm not the one leading this endeavor to talk in. It's much easier if I'm just sneaking about.
Fine. I'll go talk.
Yeah, but like, so maybe Vess and Victor can be pretending to be members of the Shadow Order, and you're bringing me, Six, and Voran in for questioning or something, maybe. And then once we get inside, we've done the hard part, and then whatever comes next, at least we're inside.
How
I
about
like
me and Varan be people for whatever nefarious things are needed that you're bringing in as prisoners, and you, Carlin, are a prospective member.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Like, this
Varan
multi-levels
does not
to all
appear to
that.
have weapons, right?
You haven't seen him pull out a weapon, no.
Yeah.
But you don't know.
So-
He has like a big cloak and stuff, so he could have a concealed weapon.
Sure.
So
Since
Vess
he and
will
I
be the
don't
angry
look like we have weapons on us, it
Mhm.
would make more sense for us to be the prisoners.
Okay, so the plan is for Vuran and Six to be portrayed as prisoners, and then Victor and Vess have the symbols, and Carlin is like a person who wants to join, correct?
I'm very persistent.
That's the plan.
That's the plan, yeah.
All right.
If everyone's happy with that, of course.
Yeah, I don't think I can hide my axe.
Nah,
Right.
probably not.
It's
All
taller
right.
than I am.
That's good. That's good. All right. Let me
Shall we then?
Let me just set this up. Give me a second. And then Victor. Let's see.
What you want? What you want? My name is Victor.
Victor. Eh.
I'll use a different voice too, so they don't recognize me.
You're not that famous, Victor. I'm sorry to say it.
You say that, but there are
right.
plenty of inns and brothels throughout this land that would tell you otherwise.
Well,
But
then
with-
just keep your pants on, and surely no one will recognize you.
With this plan laid out in front of them, the electric hellions approach the building, and that's where we're going to take our break. So we're going to have a little
Ooh.
10 to 15 minute break here.
It's going to go well.
Is there
And
craft
then-
service?
If your house has it, then there is. So we'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. Everyone else also go get a stretch, get some water, get some snacks, go pet your pets, and we will
Yes,
see
indeed.
you in about 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna have to mute myself on our video call, by the way, because I can't get the audio to not come through.
Okay.
So we'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Thanks.
He was
Fine, right,
that
yeah.
was
Hello, everyone.
going down for his nap, and he decided he wanted to photobomb us.
All right, we are back, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
I hope you all had a Oops, no, that's not what I want to do. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the camera, but it sent your camera just careening into the abyss, and I was like, no, that's not what I want to do.
It said bye.
Throw the table of cameras.
All right, I hope that's good. I can't see if it is. It's hard to adjust here on the fly, but we're making do. Hope everyone else had a good break as well. All right, just a little. Yeah, it doesn't like it when you do it inside of a group and you try to edit stuff. There we go. This should be fine. All right.
All good. Thank you for that.
Of course, absolutely, not a problem. Let me know if you still want me to adjust it.
Looks good.
Wonderful. All right. So, small recap of what happened on our first half of the show. So, the Electric Hellions went to the town of Thans to meet with their Navori Brotherhood contact, and they met with Vuran, a masked, mysterious individual, and they promptly left the bar, which had a big, pink, beautiful flower that caused some allergic reactions for 6, but everyone else enjoyed it more or less. And they made it over to a canyon with a bridge, and were able to talk their way to the other side and put to sleep one enemy and seriously wound the other, and then scare them off. And now they are making their way to the Shadow Order's hideout, and their plan is to use Six and Vuran as captives, while the 3 others try to pass off as 2 of them as members and 1 as a person who wants to join. That is where we pick up.
Vess takes just a little bit of a time with Disguise Kit to try and make themselves look a little bit closer to what the Brotherhood looked like wrapping something around the lower part of her face.
Okay. Roll a... What is it? Yeah, roll with the kit. So.
No, that's not where I need
I also happen to have disguise kit, so I will also use it.
Go for it.
Use performance, I guess. What do I use?
No, you use the disguise kit. There should be, like, if you go to your inventory, next to the disguise kit, if you hover your mouse, there's a little dice icon. If you click that, then it will roll. I think it uses... Actually, I'm not sure what stat it uses.
For kits, it's usually intelligence for for tools, but it depends on the tool. I think some of them default to Dex.
There we go. It's an 11 on the first one. Sorry, a 13 and a...
So it's not taking in my bonuses. 'Cause I have like
Let me-
plus. Oh no, okay, no, it's
I
good.
just
Never mind.
did
Don't
what I
bug
had
it.
to put the Disguise Kit in. I thought I rolled.
You should be able to, like, if you go to your character sheet in Foundry, there's an inventory. When you go to the... Where's the disguise kit?
I've got it in my thing in Beyond.
Okay, so it looks like it didn't come over. So you can just roll it in Beyond, I think, then. It's fine.
Or just toss a d20 and add your proficiency
Yeah.
bonus and your intelligence.
That's a better idea.
Let's do that.
I'll be using a different voice, guys, but it's still me. I know it might get confusing with the disguise and the voice, but just so you know, it's still me. Don't
I have
attack
3 screens and my mouse disappeared and I didn't know where it went. So
No worries.
In response to that, Six just tells Victor, if anyone looks confused, just take off your pants. We're sure to recognize you then.
Anything that small is
So
easily
that's an
recognizable.
even 14 because I have a
Mhm.
-2 to my intelligence.
Yep.
And then the +2 proficiency.
Yep.
Nice. Perfect. And yet you still did better than the bard.
It happens. All right, so you spend a couple of minutes using any little bit of clothing that you have to, like, make yourselves look a little bit more like the Brotherhood.
I take a little bit of hair off of Six and make like a fake mustache.
Sure. Yeah, you do that. You do that. You snip a little bit of Six fur and make a fake mustache. Put on some makeup to make yourselves look a little bit more pale, because usually the Shadow Order people, they have quite a pale and a little bit sickly complexion to them. So you do that. You feel like you did an okay job. Not your best job, because the circumstances, but not too bad.
All right, let me get into character. All right, let's do this.
You should choose a fake name as well. You should be Lewis.
Lou. Call me Lou.
Lou. That's right. Lou.
That's right.
Are you going to tie our hands or anything?
No, you can just like kind of hold them together.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I mean,
I have some
we've-
rope.
we've been disarmed, so I don't think, disarmed, so I don't think that tying is wholly necessary.
They're going to recognize Voran as part of the Navori Brotherhood pretty quickly, so just be prepared for that. Remember, you captured him and his accomplice,
Yes, they're
And-
captured.
and I was trying to help because I want to join. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's
Makes
on the
sense.
same page? Good.
Stage 5 clinger, man.
Yeah, I'm the worst seventh wheel you've ever seen.
All right, let us go and face our destinies.
Aren't you doing the voice?
Well, I'm not going to waste it on you lot. I'm going to wait till we're up there.
Fair enough.
You only turn it on in front of the audience, dear.
Indeed, a bird does not sing in the evening, but only in the morning.
As long as you don't turn the audience on too.
Don't owls do most of their Never mind.
That's inspiring me. There's a song in there.
No,
somewhere.
please get to the door, please.
Vess starts walking faster with
Mhm.
like taking a piece of the rope that we have in our gear and like
Mhm.
tied their hands and is like pulling them behind her.
Sure. So you open
Loosely tied so that you guys can get out of it easily when time comes. But
Mhm.
Method acting, make it real. Pull hard on it.
So you open the front gate, and you may move to the front yard.
Oh, we open the door. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I actually am not seeing anything. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's all the way over on the other side. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry, your map might be focused in the wrong spot, but yeah, you may. You can also use your arrow keys to move if you so choose.
Yeah, for what it's worth, given the fact that most of this lot are humans, we should probably one of you have a torch.
True.
I
Fair.
like the torch.
All right, we can just do a little bit of that torch. There we go. Should turn on.
Ah, the snow is blinding.
They don't call it
There
snow.
we go. Now I can see.
Mhm.
I feel another song on a snowblind. Yes.
Vess is all the way up on the stairs already.
I couldn't see anything up until that point. So
Got it.
It is dark. Yeah, it is not. It is like completely dark at this point.
So we should be outside the doors, right?
No, we've
No, we're in the courtyard now.
You're in the courtyard at the moment. Yes.
So Lou and Vess, you go first. I'll go at the rear, making sure that our prisoners don't escape.
Very well.
Have we seen anyone yet as we enter
Nope.
the courtyard?
So far, no. The courtyard, you just see like there seems to be like areas that are meant for growing some like small produce and stuff, but it's winter, so they're all like snowed over.
Okay.
But yeah, it doesn't seem to be anyone here in the courtyard at the moment. There's sounds coming from inside, and there's light coming from inside, but
Okay.
no one outside.
All right. As long as there's signs that there is some living
Yeah.
creatures. here.
There's definitely signs that people are living in here. So that where you went, Chris, it's a window.
It's a window.
Yes.
I shall peek in then.
You shall peek in then. Unfortunately, actually there should be. Why is there no light there? Oh, there is a small light over there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. There's a few.
The source of the light is too far away.
Get moving, 6. You're my prisoner. Catch up with Foran. That's right. You keep on moving. Keep
So-
the act up, everyone.
So just Chris, you're looking in the window. You can see that there seems to be 2 people seated. It's hard to make out the details. There's not a lot of light in the room. There's like 2 sources of light, but it's not a lot. They're sitting at a table. There's some barrels at the corner of the room. That's about all you can make out.
All right, I'll signal these guys to possibly in here.
Just keep moving. We're meant to be here, remember?
Yes.
Act confident.
I'll follow your lead.
Where are the
That's really
stairs
nice.
at? Can I even see the stairs?
Yes, so the light over here, that's where the
Get
stairs are.
moving. Get moving, prisoners. You got a date with destiny, and it's not here.
But aren't we isn't well,
Just play along.
Do we
I don't know
do we
what
have
I'm
any
doing.
idea where they're keeping this black diamond?
no, unfortunately, I don't know this place very well. And
Someone at the window.
Well, if we get within an area we think it is, and it's within 60 feet of me, I have 2 chances to find it.
Why 2? That seems oddly specific.
Because it only lasts a very short time, and I know that I can only do it twice before it exhausts me.
Like Carlin. Very well.
6. Get moving now.
Fine, Jesus.
Oh, Torchbearer.
Yes? I mean, yes.
Move forward so that we can see.
I was making sure the prisoner didn't escape, sir.
He knows
So as-
better than to escape.
as you make it to the stairs, you notice that there's a small like landing and there's a door there. Seems to be like the entrance.
You know,
I'm
the
gonna try and
shadow
open the
order take. Sorry. Say again. Sorry, I spoke over you.
Vest tries the door, to see if it's unlocked.
Okay, go for it.
I was just gonna say that the shadow order take their shadow business very seriously. They could turn a light on.
Well, you are the Shadow Order, remember? They have ears everywhere.
So yeah, Vess, go ahead. You can go ahead and click on the door.
Get
Is
onto
there
the
a door to click
landing,
on?
prisoners. Get up there right now.
I clicked it.
Okay,
Okay.
it's like over here.
Oh, okay.
So yes, you try the door. You try the door, and it opens.
Come along, prisoners.
Come
And
on,
then-
And
Moran.
you.
Stop dragging your feet. It's going to be worse for you out here.
Yes.
Just fulfilling my role.
You should go to acting school, you know.
Thank you.
Wait.
Wait, what? Vic,
As
wait,
you-
wait, was that an insult?
As you enter into what seems to be the foyer, it's like a big room. There's someone sitting on like a bench, and like he's kind of lazily sitting there and like turns towards you and kind of eyes narrow, wearing one of the uniforms of the Shadow Order. Has like 2 weapons by the side and kind of gets up. It's like, well, who do we have here then?
We
All
caught
right.
them trying to cross the bridge, so we
Right.
brought them back here.
We told them we don't allow others in here, but they insisted and they crossed the bridge.
Kind of looks you, both of you, up and down. Like, I don't really recognize you.
Do you
We've
recognize
been away
this?
on a mission.
I flashed the badge.
And comes closer and he kind of has a look and is like, well, you do have the badge, I guess.
Right, stop pissing about. Where do we take these fools?
Hold on, let me see where could they be taken. I don't really know why you brought these people here. We don't really have prisoner places.
We surrender.
This one's of the
What
Navori
are we gonna do?
Brotherhood, and it seems that they know more than we would like. And so we figured it would behoove us to question him.
I look
That's
at
a
her
good
when she
idea.
says behoove.
I picked it up from you, Vic.
It's like a
the dictionary love.
He's like, we got the storage room next to the the dining room. We could put him there.
Right, it sounds like a plan, mate.
Yeah, okay. Follow me.
Right. So as we're following him, I'm kind of going to look back at the other guys, point at him, and go,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the prisoner is dutifully following.
Yes.
Everybody else is lagging.
Yeah, I know. I need to move my stuff. So yeah, I assume everyone is moving accordingly.
We can just assume that he's following if you want, if it's easier for you.
Yeah. Assumes. So he gets to the door. Do you do anything before he gets to the door?
think so.
I'm...
Do I have confidence that actually in reading this man's body language that he's kind of bought into the ruse that we're presenting so far?
Roll insight.
I'll
Okay.
give Carlin the go ahead.
You want me to kill him?
I clicked it too many times, sorry.
No worries.
13 was the first.
I'll take the
for a
first
total
one.
of 15.
15. All right. I'd say like you look at his body language, the way he walks, he seems quite relaxed. He hasn't drawn his weapons out. His hands are not going for his weapons. He seems fairly relaxed and seems to have bought the act.
Okay.
Does this door down here look guarded at all? That's
There's no one at the door. You take a quick glance. There's no one at that door. No.
Okay. All right, come on, open up. It's been in the cold for ages.
Yeah. Get off my back, Jesus. By the spirits. Was this? Is it? You said this is a new guy?
Yeah, he was kind of following us, but he said that he was perspective and had heard that it's a good place to be.
I want to be an acolyte of the Shadow Order, all right?
Should have taken him out
Okay.
outside.
Whatever. Just put him in there. And then, like, once you...
So when we crossed into this room, I'm assuming that we saw the other individuals sitting down
Yes.
and eating.
Yes, so you see two other individuals. They're talking and eating, and they turn when the door opens, and then the first guy walks in and is like, we got some Navori Brotherhood prisoners. We're going to put them in the storage. And they're like, mm-hmm. And then just continue talking and eating.
Bye, mate.
And so far, everybody that we've seen looks very much like the minion type.
Yeah,
Right.
they're all wearing the same kind of garb, yeah. None of them have looked, like, more important than the other.
Got it.
I'm gonna casually make my way towards the one at the bar.
Mhm.
I lost my pants.
And one of them's like, what?
What's the grub?
Wait, who said that I lost my pants? Was that actually... Oh, I thought it was... I thought you actually said it, Victor.
I thought so too.
Because I didn't see who spoke. I thought it was Victor. Okay. So the turn's like, just some stale soup. It's all right.
Well,
Where's your...
really ought to make an effort. Get a cook in here.
Yeah, I know.
Nice little, pastries and stuff.
They both look at you and like, where's your outfit? What are you wearing?
Oh, it's at the cleaners.
We were on an
Okay.
undercover assignment. We've been away for a
Blood.
few weeks.
Okay.
And it's
Sure.
just filthy with blood.
Okay. Yeah, it's understandable. And then the other dude, he closes the door, takes out a key, and then locks the door.
I will listen at the door for the footsteps to start moving away, and then I will attempt to pick the lock after they've
Sure.
gotten, a decent distance away.
So he walks now towards the rest of you who are outside, and he's like, "All right, well, they're in there. I guess we should let Hold on, let me see. What was her name? I guess we should let Padril know.
Sorry.
No worries. Okay, we should let Padril know so that they can be interrogated."
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, they were.
Torture. Let's not forget torture.
They were looking for something that they thought we had here. Idiots.
What was that?
Something. I don't know. I'm not a Brotherhood
Said
member.
something was stolen from them, but they wouldn't tell us what. But they believe we have it.
Well, probably. I mean, we did steal a bunch of stuff, so.
I'm going to make
Do
my
like-
way again, sort of casually,
Mhm.
around to the other side of the bar and just sort
Sure.
of make like I'm looking for plates or something.
Sure. You can hear the two of them kind of continue their discussion. Like, yeah, I don't know, what's the deal with that the weird diamond thing that Nalia brought? And then the other
Oh yeah,
dude's
I
like,
heard about that.
yeah, what's up with that? I don't know. He's just super secretive about it, Just won't even tell us what it does.
All I heard was that it had some sort of very dark and very powerful magic in it or something.
Huh, really?
Got that in here.
Yeah, no wonder then. The other guy's like, yeah, no wonder.
What are you on about? No wonder what?
Are you sure it's safe? Because, I mean, those Brotherhood people are here looking for something. That could be it.
I mean, yeah, could be. Who knows? I mean, it's probably safe. Don't worry about it. Nalia's got it covered.
Alright, I'm just worried a lot for your safety.
How is Nalia doing? It's been a long time since I've talked to Nalia.
Yeah, as well as you can do in the current circumstances.
Fair.
What
Yeah.
was, the NPC in Seth Skorkowski's videos?
I don't know who this Seth Kokowski. This is a weird name, I don't even know who that is. Think it
Can
is.
I fix you guys a drink? Can I fix you
Hey.
guys a drink? I start like prepping like whatever liquids of some sort.
Let me see what that is.
Do you want me to go ahead and roll Thieves' Tools?
Yes, if you could, yes. Roll while we're doing this. You may roll Thieves' Tools. Yeah,
27.
easy. It within seconds, you have the lock picked. You hear the
And-
satisfying click, and Vuran lets out a surprise,
Carlin and Vess, I'm giving you the we're gonna pull a downtowner, and you remember what the downtowner is, right?
I'm just cutting myself a big slab of cheese, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
there's
Yeah, like the food on the table and
yeah, there's bread and dried meat and cheese there, and then you go to the shelf and you grab a bottle of some basic wine and start pouring for
make
them.
ourselves at home.
You know what I say, boys, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna start a party. You might as well have some libations, right?
That's true.
Pour a
That's
little
true.
bit of wine. Let me show you a little trick I learned in bartender school. Pour your little wine like this, right? Follow my hands closely, all right?
Yeah, of course.
I'm
Show
gonna
us.
show you something that's going to blow your minds. Are you ready?
And then
Pour
he's
your wine like this, right?
the other one slaps the I didn't know they had school for this.
They do. They got schools for everything now, mate. So you fill them up like this, right? All right,
Yeah.
now pay attention. You gotta look
Uh-huh,
in the
uh-huh.
glasses.
I'm
You
looking.
at
I'm
them
looking.
closely.
I'm looking over here.
All right, I grab one of each and I splash them in their faces.
Oh shit! I'm gonna say that they're gonna be blinded for one round.
And at that moment, would absolutely come up behind this one. We do have the third one over here. We gotta remember too.
Yes. So what we're gonna do before you move,
Cosmopolitan.
before you move, we're gonna enter combat, but you're gonna get a surprise round on them because they're not expecting an attack, and I'm gonna undo that lock for you so you can. But yeah, let me just get the combat going.
I wined and dined them. Let's fuck 'em, boys.
Wine 'em, dine 'em, 69 'em.
Are you unbuckling your belt as you say that?
I hope not.
No,
Wait,
he
what
has
is
no belt. He has no pants, remember?
No, wait, why is Carlin there? Wow. No.
Hello, I'm right here.
No, you're just in like the wrong thing. You're not supposed to be within that group. I don't know why it grouped you. Hold on, I'm gonna try to remove you.
I'm everywhere. You can't get rid of me.
You're locked.
I'm
There.
a third wheel, remember?
There we go. Now you're in the correct group. You're locked in here with me.
Natural 20!
Whoop!
Nice.
Who got that?
Colin
Who got
has
it?
no idea what a downtown is, but he was prepared for it.
Whatever it is, he's down. I also got a nat 20 for Varan.
Nice. I almost got a nat 20 and then it bounced to a 14.
Yeah, it'll do that. No, this is wow. That just broke completely. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't know what the heck happened there.
That's a lot of my turn. I know it's my turn. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Is it actually my turn, though?
It is. Yeah. You definitely got the highest, like by far.
Could I?
Hold on. Sorry, everything is kind of breaking because I'm using a plugin that's kind of. So let me just roll back because for some reason it skipped your turn. There you go. Now it's your turn. There you go.
Could I, as it's a surprise round, could I go after Chris and Kristen's turn?
Absolutely. Yeah. You can go in whatever order
Just
for the.
like thematically for the roll.
Yeah. For the surprise round, yeah, you can go in whatever order you want. That's totally fine. So yeah, cool. So yeah, Vuran also is kind of gonna wait and see what happens. Victor, it is your turn to go. So you blinded them, and they're like, ah.
Chris?
Victor?
You're muted.
Sorry. All right.
No worries.
Yeah. So I am going to very simply to begin with draw my rapier and proceed to stab one of these guys.
Mm-hmm. You may certainly.
You're not
do
using your rapier like wit?
that.
I will in a second. That's what I was writing there because I was trying to write a little rhyme to encourage Carlin. All right. So
Pretty sure you encouraged him enough by suggesting that you were going downtown with him.
That's right. All right. So I got a target first, right? Hold on. I'm still getting used to this.
No worries. It's totally fine.
Okay.
Oh.
You should have started with the rapier like wit.
It's a
Oh, wait,
nat
if he's blinded,
1.
if his target's blinded, he has advantage, right?
Let me double check. I'm not sure. You might be
I'm
correct.
pretty sure.
That was a natural one, though.
Yeah, but you have advantage, so you get to roll that again.
Yep, that's true. Yep, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, attack rolls have advantage.
Yep, that's true. Yeah.
Well, don't mind.
See that, Christian? I'm saving your bacon
we
once
go.
again.
Bacon.
So much nicer. 21.
Never say I didn't do anything for you.
Definitely does hit. Roll for damage.
Okay.
There's a little damage button in the chat in Foundry. You can just click that and it will roll the damage for you.
There's a damage button. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Caroline. Ba-da-da-da.
Good things that.
All right, so that's 8 damage.
8 damage. All right, so you throw the wine in their face, And as they're wiping it from their faces, you pull out your rapier, and then with a swift poke one of them in the stomach. Just what the fuck?
I also say, as I do it, I flick the wine, and as I say, and now, not to put too fine a point on it.
Nice.
Oh God.
Nice.
Stab him, and then I will use my bonus action to inspire Carlin
Okay.
to greater heights. Carlin the Brave, he is no knave, but a stronger blade one cannot find. I say as I give you, Carlin, some bardic inspiration.
I look at my arrows and think, yeah.
Yeah. That's right. All right.
Is that gonna help you? Or maybe I should have given it to
That's perfect.
That's great.
Chris.
Yeah. Okay. Then that's not their turn because they can't move yet. So then this is just all kinds of broken.
Seems fine.
I could do mine whenever you want from now on, by the way. I was just waiting for
There
this to go past.
6.
So you want to go ahead? Do you want to go ahead and go, Carlin?
Yeah, just before, because it plays into
Yeah.
hopefully your
Okay.
turn.
Cool. I'll then pop it back to you once this stops going nuts.
Sorry.
No. I think it's just because I have a module that I'm using, but it's buggy. All right. Go for it.
So my bonus action will be to cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Sure. You may do that.
So there's like a flash of white, kind of like almost lightning-y in my eyes, and I dash. I run very fast at this guy, and hopefully surprising him, I'm going to shove him backwards, hopefully prone.
Okay.
My intent is to shove him prone at the door where I know Styx is about to hopefully burst from.
So shoving, I think there's 2 options when you shove. You can either shove someone back so that they move, or you can shove and they go prone. But you can't do both at the same time.
Yeah. So it will be. I'm basically trying to clothesline him so he falls onto his back.
Yeah. So that would be a shove to try to make him go prone, but he won't move.
Yeah.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
Yeah, that's fine. So just go for a shove action then, which would be, I think, an athletics.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I use acrobatics if I'm trying to like clothesline him and trip him up, rather than?
Okay, sure.
You mean
I'll
sweep
allow.
the leg?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah. Is
Sweep
it
the
flat
leg,
roll?
Johnny.
Would he
Sweep
be
the
surprised
leg.
by this or not?
All of them are surprised. It's a surprise round, so you have advantage.
Because I'm not physically great.
It's okay.
That's 1 and 2.
Hey.
Remember the bardic inspiration.
Oh.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
20.
You also have the bardic inspiration. You just toss a d6.
Yeah,
Sure.
if you want
feel
to.
a 21 is not enough.
Yeah.
I don't want him to outroll.
Okay.
Me, so, yeah,
So that's a
so
25? Yeah, 20
for 25.
25. You spring forth, and with the wind pushing you forward, you move surprisingly fast, and all of a sudden he notices you next to him, and you're already going down, and you swoop down with this amazing flare and the wind at your back, and you knock him prone.
Yeah.
Woof. That's your turn, right?
You
That's
go
it.
downtown.
Literally downtown.
I just look over him while slowly pulling my bow out, and then I look at the door.
You can see the door opening as this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can go over to... Wait, why can't I see... Why aren't... Oh, there you are. I'm sorry, I'm blind. I was like, where's Vess? It's right there. So Vess, why does it take that twice now? I don't understand.
It does not like you.
No.
There
we
we
go.
go.
I have no idea what's happening. I'm sorry. It's being very, very grumpy with
It's
me
got
right
to
now.
be something with the grouping that's causing that.
Yeah, it is, because it specifically says, like, warning, this is a buggy feature. And I was like, how buggy can it be? Well,
Well,
You
now you
found
know.
out.
now I know. But that's the reason why I got that whole yeah, okay, this is just not working. Come on.
You want to just put us in free movement? Let us just track it ourselves.
Yeah, it might be easier. Yeah, let's do that.
Great.
So go for Ves.
All right.
All right.
So as a bonus action, she is going to rage.
And then you have the wild magic thingy, right?
I do have the wild surge.
Oh boy. So roll.
Let me roll my
Turns into a pot of
on
plant.
that.
Yeah.
That smells really sweet.
That is this.
Like a large fresh flower.
Yeah.
So what does that do? 6.
Mm-hmm.
Until your
Yes.
rage ends, you are surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You gain a +1 bonus to AC, and while within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus.
Oh shit! Nice. All right. Cool. So that as Ves rages, these colorful lights just flashing around her. There.
And
Very
then
nice.
I'm going to
Inspiration strikes. I will give her the nickname Dazzler.
Give him the old razzle dazzle.
I'm gonna target this one. Haha! you
Mhm.
targeted. Awesome.
It's with
And
advantage.
with my axe, roll to attack.
Yeah, you get advantage because he is blinded and surprised.
Well, I will roll to see if I get a natural 20, since
Mhm. Yeah, it might happen. You never know.
25 is it's nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, definitely hits. You may roll for damage.
Roll damages.
Dommage. Solid.
And
9
that is
points, yeah.
+2 on that because of the rage. I don't think that's calculating it in.
Yeah, it's not
Correct.
calculating it in. Yeah, so that's what, 11?
Yes.
All right. So you come dash at him from behind, and then you slice into his back, and just slams against the table in front, and he is not looking hot. Like, just there's blood on the table, and then there's just slashed at the back. He's all kinds of hurt. 6.
So 6, hearing the sounds of his friends in combat as he expected, comes just bursting out from the door that he unlocked, seeing the very opportune moment of the individual laying down flat on his back. He will glance up at Carlin and just smile and say thank you, and proceed to start clawing away at this man furiously, pounce on him from the door. You see his claws just start rippling with that purplish kind of lightning-like energy as he attempts to lay into him. Now, this is a lot of dice to roll in Foundry, because Foundry tracks all of these things separately, so I'm just going to roll them in D&D Beyond if that's okay.
Totally fine.
So the first attack at advantage is a 18 to hit.
Yep, hits.
Okay. So I'm assuming, well, yeah, I get sneak attack.
Yep, you do.
So 3 and then 4 for the psychic.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, so all of this is actually psychic damage, not that it
Oh,
actually
boy.
matters. Oh, wow, that was a So that's only 10 damage.
Damn. Oh, that was an unlucky roll.
Yeah. But that was just the first attack, so that was 10 damage on the first attack. And then bonus action for attacking with the second.
So
That's
he's
a
able
16
to
hit?
yeah. Well, let me double check if that hits. Yeah, it hits. So he was able to put like one arm in the way, and like your claw went through it, but because of the arm, it didn't quite hit where you wanted to, and that's why the damage was not as bad.
Yeah. And then, oops, I don't know why it rolled. Oh, it only rolled that separately. That's 8 total damage then on the second attack.
All right, cool. Yeah, he's roughed up. He
Yeah.
is not dead, but Ooh.
So as my claws are striking into him, they're just like physically passing into his body, but not causing physical harm. And he just feels all of that that energy like rippling through his brain, instead of actually causing him physical harm. There's no physical sign that I actually struck him.
And last but not least, Vuran enters the fray, pulls out a dagger, and goes in for the finishing touches for this one dude.
There's just like no blood on our side, and in the other side of the map, it's just blood on blood on the ceiling.
See, this is why Vess and I are good counterparts to each other. Sometimes you need the blood, and sometimes you need to just harm their souls.
Yeah. See if we get a nope, no nat 20, but 19 definitely hits. I don't know why it misses. No, it does not. Foundry's lying to me. Hey, full damage for a total of 6 points of piercing damage.
Nice. Is that enough to finish him off?
Nope.
Ah, damn.
Unfortunately not. And then Vuran like quickly stabs him with the dagger, and the dagger then disappears into his cloak again. But he's very hurt. He's very, very hurt. He's like bleeding from the eyes and ears from your psychic stuff, and then he has like a big, like right at the solar plexus, just there, like a little hole there. So that was everyone. So that's the first round done. So we can go over to Carlin again.
Could I? So he's lying, looking very.
He's very hurt. Yeah, he's still considered blinded until the end of his turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take a few steps back again at rapid speed because I've still got my Zephyr Strike up. So I don't provoke opportunity attacks. And then I pull my bow back and I look at him and I'm sorry.
It's with disadvantage, by the way, because he's prone.
Yeah, that's what I'm rolling twice for it.
Perfect. 17 hits nonetheless.
Perfect. That's 7 points of piercing damage.
With that, you shoot him in the neck.
Oh, I was aiming for the leg.
No, he did.
Apparently, you're aiming for my leg.
Yeah, no, he did not survive that one.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god!
He just puts his hand over his mouth and starts like trying not to.
Such a badass.
Yeah.
Vuran.
What have I done?
Vuran, seeing that you people have this under control, just kind of backs away next to the door and just kind of waits.
I just glance over my shoulder at him, and he's backing away, and just roll my eyes.
You don't know what his facial expression is because he has a mask. Victor.
All right. Well, so the way Victor, encourages people and so on and so forth is that he narrates the fights that he's in, and so as he prepares to stab the men in front of him, he's going on, holding down the bar with flair. Victor was serving light refreshments, keeping the patrons' eyes on him. With the roar, the razzle-dazzle of the dazzling dazzler, asked the always popular question: are you staying or are you splitting?
And then what happens?
Colin takes
Well,
psychic damage.
you'll get the next, and then I miss.
I think we all just took psychic damage.
But you have advantage because they're blinded.
That's right. Thank God for that.
You hit. Roll for damage.
I like to think that like he's like, oh no, that was close. And then
I mean, looks like I miss it and go, ha, just kidding, and then
What a rapscallion.
and I'll also, so that's 6 points, but I'll also dagger him for my bonus action, my offhand.
Are you able to with a rapier? Because don't you need to have a light weapon and a rapier?
They're both finesse weapon, aren't they?
yeah, they are.
Does it need to be a finesse or a light weapon? I can never remember.
For attacking with the second weapon.
For having
First
two
weapon fighting
two weapons.
A different. So the second weapon needs to be a different light melee weapon. So yeah, they both
Okay.
do have to be light weapons.
But they both have to be light.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, and a rapier is not a light weapon, so you cannot do that.
it is not.
Unless you.
What did you name a rapier, you bastard? No, it's okay. All right.
Now you know.
You should have thought about that and given me a short sword.
So you poke another hole in his stomach. He's very hurt. Not dead yet,
I
but
assumed you were going to have your musical instrument in your other hand because you're using, bardic
He
spells.
is
You have to
the
have your
musical
musical instrument.
Don't knock yourself
Alright.
in your
It's
hand.
not a light weapon. I play heavy metal, buddy.
anything else you want to do?
No, that'll be it.
Mm-hmm. Then it's the.
How's he looking? Is he looking like bloody?
He's really hurt. He's really, really hurt. Like there's blood everywhere.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna write my next passage.
Next verse.
Next verse.
Okay, so both of them spend their
Just
action.
as worst as the first.
So both of them spend their action like getting off their chairs and then finishing cleaning their eyes. So now they're no longer blinded, but that is their turn. They don't do anything else. Ves.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and swing my great axe as they do it again.
Go for it.
Nice. Okay. I'm pretty sure a 25 hits again.
Yep, yeah, it hits. Oh, it definitely hits.
Roll damages.
Nice.
Okay, so and then +2 for the rage.
Yeah, he did.
12 points. Woo!
He is.
And then
He
as
is
a
dead.
bonus action, she just turns to Victor and is all like, I splitted him.
There's rat.
He definitely split instead of stayed.
Yeah, literally, because you take your axe to the part that you slashed earlier and just hammer in further, and it just almost cut him in half.
It's also the difference in reactions. There's Carlin who's like almost throwing up.
Yeah.
Vess is like, woo!
Yeah.
Violence.
She wakes up and chooses violence every day.
As one should.
And then it's my turn.
Cool. As then it's 6.
Okay, so not wanting to get too close to the spraying blood everywhere barbarian, I am going to send my way down to. What's weird? Why did that leave behind a shadow of me?
It's because it shows where you started from, and I have a button where I can reset the movement.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So I just moved down a little bit over here. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna not move.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay there, since ostensibly we are supposed to be trying to protect the masked man, and I don't have to move at all. And I am going to. So my claws actually, I slash the air in front of me, and the purple energy that's radiating off of the claws like whips across the space as if I threw them, and the strange psychic energy lashes into him instead. But I'm not rolling with advantage this time. 20 still hits.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah. And he is close to an ally, so that's again 4d6 on the first one, +4 for a total of 19 points of damage.
Oh my god! All right. He's not dead, but that definitely hurt his brain.
And the second one is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, it's
For a total of 7 points of damage.
almost dead, but not quite. Just profusely bleeding and like just coughs up a huge amount of blood onto the desk. Cool. Top of the round, Carlin.
Carlin's like, just doesn't really want to look too much. Pulls the bow back and like tries to aim for the leg, but isn't
Mm.
really, he's aiming in the general area of the person.
Okay.
Um,
Since you're feeling so squeamish, I'm gonna have to have you roll with disadvantage.
yeah, that's fair enough.
Nice.
I don't know how to roll with disadvantage, but I will click it twice.
Mm.
14.
Hits.
Oh no. He's like, that's a total of 5 points of damage?
Yeah, the flies to the back of his neck.
Oh, not again! Oh god!
Best turns. You also splitted them.
He's just like, ugh.
And that ends our combat. They are all eviscerated.
He's just like, I'm so sorry, everyone. I was aiming for the leg.
Victor, the one-handed wonder, stitched away like a master tailor, poking and prodding, wailing and slaying, all the while Vest's bloody grin and hair a mess used dubious verb tenses but solid blade syntax to terminate the fool who there sat on his stool.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I'm actually
And since
impressed
you
by that
said
one.
bloody to grin, she totally dips her finger in some of the blood and makes her grin bigger.
I'm gonna yarf now.
Wanna know how I got these scars?
Wasn't someone going for someone else? There was someone else coming here, right? The leader was coming here.
No, they hadn't gone to fetch him yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
I killed them.
You were gonna
Oh,
go
I
see.
killed them.
You were gonna go see. You were gonna go see someone, and then you attacked them. So that never happened.
All right, we stashed their bodies quickly where they'd put
Sure.
6 and the other.
I'm
in
totally going to search at least one of them and see what I can find.
Sure. They. Go ahead.
Can I take one of the sigils and also one
Yes.
of their garb, so I can look?
Yeah. I'm trying to think which one of the garbs is least fucked up.
The one
Not
that
the one
I
I
shot.
killed.
The one I
Yeah.
shot through the neck.
Yes.
On the
So
floor.
the last one that you killed actually is the least fucked up because that one's clothes didn't get damaged at all. So
Okay.
that one's clothes are intact, though very bloodied because you shot an arrow through its neck. So like, the front area is covered in blood.
Would the one that I shot on the floor through the neck also be less bloodied?
Yes, but
What
it,
plot?
he also got stabbed in the solar plexus, so also blood in the front part. So, and then the other one's garb is ruined because Vess almost cut him in half.
See, this is why you guys just need to have the same gifts as me. And I smile with a wide tooth grin.
Vuran
My gifts are axe.
Vuran kind of goes and closes the door to the room, and he's like, "Well done. I thought you were mercenaries."
Colin, you gonna be alright, friend?
Yeah, that's why I'm a ranger. I don't get too close to the blood normally, but I can't avoid it, can I?
So now you have one outfit from the Shadow Order.
Does someone else want to wear this? It's literally covered in blood.
I'll wear
That's-
it.
Yeah, that's.
Sure.
And then you just get the insignia patch I had.
So you change into this garb. It's a little bit small for you, but you make it work.
It's a little bit small for me. I'm 5'5".
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were.
Isn't she petite?
Oh, I thought you were really tall.
Tiny
My bad.
Barbarian.
Sorry, my bad. Then it's a little bit big.
Did anyone
That's
get
fine.
injured?
Do these guys really
No.
live in darkness?
And there's some torches here, but not a lot.
All right. Okay. So we've dealt with these three. We're not going to clean up this blood. I mean, there's literally blood on this.
There's blood everywhere and pieces of people everywhere.
That cheese is probably ruined now. I also don't feel hungry anymore.
Also,
Surely-
I went
You s-
ahead and lit up
Are
a
those
torch.
barrels of wine, actually?
Or blood.
um,
They're probably filled with blood.
it's like ale.
Oh, okay. It's not wine. Were there bottles of wine?
There was some bottles like at the back, just like basic wine. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a few of the bottles, and wherever there is like a bunch of blood splatter, I'm just gonna like start sloshing around wine all over it, and then I'm gonna break the bottle like on the ground, creating just this big like washy mess of
Okay.
what
That will
first
create
would
no-
look like wine.
That will create noise.
I mean, we just created a bunch of noise.
Some noise, but you were fairly quiet because you were able to dispatch of them quickly. Like they didn't have really time to react much.
Six, we still have some stealth on our side, all right? Some, not a lot, but some.
Let's
It's
check
not-
these 2 doors here
Yeah.
to see what's on the other side.
Well,
All
that's
right,
the
I won't break. I
I'll do the
won't
honor.
break the bottles. Then I'll just set the bottles down next to the spilled wine.
Sure, you kind
He
of
just
put them.
came from there.
Yes, that's where you came from. That door.
There's
Alright,
a door
so-
behind the bar.
Yeah,
Mhm,
so
there
6,
is.
you want to do the honors?
Sure, pick your door.
This one right here.
I'll have an arrow ready.
Sure. You open it and it goes outside. It seems to be like a backyard of sorts, and you can see
Okay,
there's like,
maybe we do want to go the way we came.
and you
Didn't go through.
you notice that there's like a bunch of like potted plants areas there, but they're like covered in snow. But other than that, doesn't seem to be much there. There's 2 windows that you can see into 2 different rooms.
I say we go back the way we came then.
Sure.
There's at least 1 person in the room down here. 2 of them, in fact. Oh, hey.
Yeah, I come next to the door window. I'm like, no, we leave.
But mom,
Can we?
I guess I
can
will
we-
start sneaking through the main area and just hope that my companions catch up to me.
okay. So are you sneaking now?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go stealth behind him as well.
Then I will note that you are currently carrying a torch, which will
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not.
make this
Okay.
a lot more difficult. But you can snuff it out if you want.
No, I'll keep with the torch and I'll just stay farther behind him.
Okay.
I'll stay a little further back than everyone.
Okay.
To try and keep them on the edge of the torchlight.
Sure.
How can you, I'll put on my torch. How do you...
Yeah. I'll do that for you.
I have a candle.
No wait. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Where's the? There we go. Sorry. No, but you didn't have a torch out.
No, I had that candle out.
Oh, okay, it's fine. I don't think you had anything activated, so it's cool. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was throwing a thing for Vuron. He's also stealthing.
I shall stealth
Yeah.
also.
Go for it. You can roll from your
I'm like, I
character
need
sheet.
to be able to see.
The thing is that then they can see you as well, so
Fair.
it is a
But
world
at
of
least
choice.
now I look like one of them.
Carlin, I think you misclicked something on your character sheet.
I don't know. What did I do?
Uh,
I was trying to roll with disadvantage.
okay, no, that's not how you do it. You set yourself as like half proficient. I'll fix it.
Oh,
No worries. But you rolled so that would be 19 instead. So 19 on you, 20.
Damn it. Ignore that. Sorry.
No worries.
Just a lot
So-
of random rolling going on.
That's totally fine.
Mhm.
Everyone's new to the
like it.
software. Okay, so we got a 12, a 19, a 20, and another 19
That's in the back.
with Vess in the back. But also,
I
Carlin,
mean, it can still roll.
you all
still,
you also have a torch. So
yeah, I know. I am aware.
yeah, you can still roll as well, Vess, so that at least your movement is taken into account.
It's more for how I was rolling for how quiet I can walk,
For sure. Yeah,
rather
that's
than
fine.
how easy it is to spot me.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, so you're all moving very quietly, but yeah, there's 2 people with torches, so that creates some noticeability. So you are moving quietly, confidently. Where would you like to go?
I will follow 6.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I'll just start with the first door over here.
Just give me a sec so I can get the map updated over here. Okay, the one over there. You put your hand to it, and it is locked.
Okay. I will attempt to pick said lock.
All right, go for it. Roll a.
Thieves'
Thieves' tools. Thank you. The only word only word I had in my head was disguise kit, and I was like, no, that's not it.
That's a 12.
So, here's what's gonna happen. The door does open, takes you a little bit, but there is a huge bing sound as it opens and your thieves' tool breaks loudly,
Damn it.
and you hear a voice. What was that?
Must be in the wind.
And you hear footsteps.
I will back away into the corner as I hear footsteps, and I will motion for Victor to move away.
Vuran goes behind the corner. Footsteps are getting closer. Doof, 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 doof.
Oh, too late.
What?
I was like Colin was panicking, like realizing everyone was moving away, and he was like starting to move, then looked at the torch, and then looked back, and then kind of froze like a deer.
Too late.
Yeah.
A person steps out, looks around, immediately notices you, Six and Carlin, because you're in the hallway next to a lit torch, and you also have a lit torch.
I don't have a lit torch.
There's a person next.
I'm sure he still sees me.
There's a person. Oh no! I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong person. Sorry. Carlin and Victor look so similar. I get confused. So she's actually going to roll a perception check first to kind of try and see what the hell's going on.
Can I give her disadvantage by giving her a winning smile?
You can certainly try.
What would you roll for that?
My roll was okay.
So, just so that he can think that his winning smile was winning. I'll use my reaction to give her to use cutting words. No, I'd have to speak, right? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
That will make noise if you do it.
Yeah.
I was like, hello.
The person notices you and immediately takes out a rapier.
Wait, it's not what it looks like.
Let me just check the
Keep
voice.
going. I got to see how this plays out, John.
Yeah.
Manuel Right, my
Okay.
lady.
And
Let me take care of them.
he's
Don't concern yourself.
he says like, you have 30 seconds until I gut you like a pig.
I'm a prospect.
Vess is
All
over there,
alone.
like, big notes.
All alone.
No. I came here with people to join the Shadow Order. They'd captured a member of their Brotherhood, and then when I was in that room with them, they killed everyone. They're all, and now I'm here, and I don't know what to do.
Roll a deception check for me.
I mean, I'm kind of telling the truth.
But you're kind of not telling the truth also, because you are the one who killed them. 2 of the 3 I will have. That's a 3. You are, as you're saying this, you're sweating, you're speaking way too fast. Where are your hands supposed to be? Do people hold their hands like this? Probably not. You try to be like more natural. Definitely not more natural.
Pardon me. I wasn't involved.
And of course, as this person is walking closer, notices you as well, Vess, because you also have a torch lit,
Hi.
I still got 10 seconds.
covered in blood as well. But you are
Covered in blood.
But you are dressed as one of them. So she says, like, oh, actually, she closed the door behind her. Him, sorry. And he goes,
Yeah, Chris, you want to move your character out of the room?
oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, if you're moving your character, just let me know so that I know where.
Yeah, no, it's right.
What was I saying?
notices me covered in
Sorry.
blood.
Yes,
And I look like
yeah.
one of them.
So he has the rapier out. And he goes, "No, you're not a prospect. Who are you?"
Can
My
I
name's
move up
Colin.
behind him? I would like
Sorry?
to move up behind him.
Sure.
Vest kind of lifts up the axe like she's gonna go for Carlin, like, oh, not one of us. And then, like, turns and moves towards the person to attack them instead.
My name's Colin, and I'm an alcoholic.
That's
As
a
this
not
happened-
deception check there.
So this person's not close enough for you to attack them yet.
Oh, yeah, 35 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you charge?
We're gonna enter combat at this point.
Okay.
I can definitely dash and charge, but
I was gonna
See.
try to get them to surrender. Just that was my point, to get behind them and put. the sword
Sure,
on
that's
their
a
shoulder.
that's a great plan, but unfortunately we're entering combat.
That's fine. You hate me. It's okay. Just say it.
Eh. Just trying to make it
we
fun.
all do.
Trying to make it fun for the whole family, you know.
This ain't a family show, bud.
I know what my
Here
show
we go. The rogue finally has a good initiative roll.
is. All right, what do we got? God damn.
Colin is not ready.
Literally pissing and shitting himself.
There's no poing yet.
Yet. All right. Actually, Vuran is first. Vuran rolled a nat 20.
Of course he did. He had to show me up. Fucking NPCs. God.
It's nothing personal.
blame
Uh-huh.
Lewis.
It's just business.
God damn it, Lewis.
What is he gonna do?
What do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna stand there and do nothing, because
Yeah,
that's
but-
what NPCs that roll natural 20 on their initiative do.
Yeah. He's not a fighter. He's a lover.
Yeah. He's he's got his kinks. Masks are a thing. It's fine.
He goes over here.
No kink shaming here.
Exactly.
No.
He goes over there and hides by the door there. And that's his turn. Then 6. It is your turn.
Hey. So correct me if I'm wrong. You said that they did not notice me because they instead fixated on Carlin before, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Help me!
So I'm just going to take just a couple of steps forward so that I'm within 30 feet and do my slashing claws routine again. Except this time, for my bonus action, I'm going to hex him first.
So first you hex him,
I don't
and
know why. Why did it roll a d6?
it's weird. Like if you cancel some stuff, sometimes it just rolls the damage dice. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I hex him 1st. I'm going to give him disadvantage on strength checks. Sure. Why not? We'll just do that. And then I'm going to attack with my first claw. Natural 20.
Wow! But you don't get what do you call it? Sneak attack, right? No, you do because you're not noticed.
I do because I have advantage.
Yes, that's true. You do. Yeah, nat 20. Oh my god, this is gonna hurt.
So, how do you just do normal crit rolls, double damage?
Just crit rolls and that. Yeah, that's how I do it. Just double the dice.
Okay. So double the dice, not roll. Or wait, roll multiple dice, or just double the result of the dice?
Roll multiple dice. So roll the dice. Roll.
Okay.
Roll the amount of dice rolled.
Okay.
We got it.
So that's normally there would be 5, so it'll be 10d6.
Bro, I'm dead.
33 points of damage.
Whew! Jesus Christ.
Because I had 4. My base is +4, so 33 points of damage.
What about the hex?
That included the hex. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Because normally it's the weapon attack plus the psychic d6
Yeah.
plus the sneak attack.
Yeah.
So also the hexes for the 5. So 10d6, 29 plus
Okay.
4, 33.
That hurts.
How's he feeling?
Oof. He's hurt, but he's still up.
That wasn't me.
All of a sudden, the rest of you, all of a sudden, you see this like flash of energy, like careening fast towards this person, their back, hits their back, and then all of a sudden, like this blood just shoots out of their eyes, and they're like hurt physically. They hold their head. There's blood flowing down from their eyes.
Yeah, it was all psychic damage.
Yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't all psychic damage. 1d6 of that was necrotic damage.
Oh, then that does all the difference. All right, Victor.
You still up?
Yeah, he's still up.
All right. I will move on up,
Mm-hmm.
and I will stabbity stab
Oh no.
right in his back. That's right.
Oh no.
Take it. Take it. Take it.
Oh, you have advantage, by the way, because you are hidden.
Oh, swell.
Why did you sound like that was a bad thing?
No, it says
Yeah,
swell.
Barney.
But you said it in a way.
Well, 15's the best I got.
It hits.
Does it?
Do we know?
Yes, it does.
Are we
yes.
sure?
I was checking something. But yes, it does hit. Yes.
Okay.
All right. He sucks on 8 points of damage.
Ow, that hurts.
Please excuse me. I'm a bit prickly today.
Oh my god.
The more important factor is that for Victor is his target wearing pants?
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Target is wearing pants.
I de-pants him.
Okay. So he
That'll
just
happen
took
after he's down.
a fucking walloping.
Surrender,
It's
knave,
fine.
or find your grave.
He's gonna fuck off. You get an attack of opportunity.
He's like, I'm just gonna leave now.
So yeah, you get an attack of opportunity that you may.
Damn it! I should have moved 5 feet forward.
All right. Attack of opportunity incoming. Can I try to trip him instead of stabbity stab him?
I did.
It's okay. You can say no. It's fine.
I'd say no because this is a reaction. It's more like you're instinctively reacting rather than being able to think about it.
That's fine. Well, I instinctively attack him and hit him with a 16.
That hits. Cursed instincts.
He walks outside. Nope.
Fuck this.
That's the right reaction.
For 7 points of damage.
Oof. Yeah, you slice him in the back of his leg as he runs out, opens the door, and so the door. So actually, he's gonna rush through the door. Uses action to kind of just push in, and you hear him yell, "Mistress!" And that's all he can do.
Ooh.
Ooh, miss.
See,
Enemies!
he's got kinks too.
No, it's not a king. It's like your lord, like master, but
Totally.
God
We get
damn it.
Yeah.
Mistress!
mistress.
Mistress.
No, that's a word. But that's his turn. Vess.
Quick,
All right.
Victor, what rhymes with mistress?
I am going to
Distress.
dash to get as far as I can.
Witness.
You can dash, yes, to get somewhere close to the door. Still have. Yeah, there you go. So you can see him there, and he just yelled. He's very hurt.
I'm gonna pull a javelin. and
Oh
throw it at-
shit. Okay.
Oh wait, no, I can't do that because that'd be an action. Never mind. I don't do that.
Okay. Unless you have like a javelin at your side, and you can. I don't know.
I mean, if you let me.
I'll let you. Yeah, I'll say you have like one ready for a situation like this. You would have something like that. Or a hand axe.
Does your
or-
charge ability specifically say melee weapon?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
24 is
hits.
gonna hit.
Yeah, it hits. God, I am. God, I am.
For
Oh, no.
full damage. 10.
Nice.
Like, hits him in the back of his thigh. Just looking really rough.
And that's my turn.
Cool. I love it.
Quick, Carlin, finish him off.
Carlin! Not again!
Perhaps if you-
We are setting up Carlin perfectly
Mhm.
for the final blows, just so you know.
So,
Perhaps if you aim for the neck instead of the leg, you'll actually.
Mmm.
so I get 40 feet of movement on my first turn because of Dread Ambusher as part
Okay.
of my Gloomstalker.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move.
I am the law.
Yeah. Like, okay. Please not again. Also, I didn't realize this, but I actually get on my first turn in combat, I get 2 attacks with my bow.
Mmm.
Oh, nice.
From being
Wonderful.
Gloomstalker. So I take aim, and I'm like, okay, leg, and I'll fire the first one. That's only a 13.
He uses his reaction, and he parries the arrow from the air with his rapier very skillfully.
Hey, no, that's not very nice.
Said the person trying to kill him.
No. Catch this one then.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
That's
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, it's
So that will be. 11.
Oh, he catches it.
the arrow hits him front of the neck.
No, I'm a monster.
And he
You a Gloomstalker because the gloom is you.
yeah. So his eyes widen, and as he looks at you, and he falls to the ground, and blood starts pooling underneath him.
Oh God.
Carlin the Slayer strikes again.
What have I done?
Please, no.
And you hear a yell coming from the room, saying, "Lanrel!"
It
Oh,
was his
there's his
plan.
lover.
You monster!
Yes.
We exit combat.
Oh, Carlin, you slew him like the dog he
I
was.
didn't mean to. I promise.
All the blood gush out. It was.
I just walk over and pat Carlin on the shoulder. Nice shot.
And you see a woman rush next to this person and like get to them and like looking concerned and like shit.
I hide my bow.
It wasn't me.
Holding it behind your back, the bow sticking up out at the top.
Yeah.
I just realized as well, I have dark vision, so I never needed a torch.
All right, because you're a Gloomstalker.
Yeah. It just instantly happened.
Nice.
So
That's
I throw the torch to the side just, to try and hide myself. A bit.
Fucking house catches on fire.
that's some pro D&D there, Johnny. Pro
Mhm.
D&D.
I was having so much fun, I forgot about what I was. I was just enjoying what I was doing.
And the person looks up to you, and actually Vuran comes in here and then looks up to you and then rises and looks all of you through. And let me just see, what was her voice again? Work for me, come on.
Time for the sudden yet inevitable betrayal.
She kills him. No, I'm just kidding. Why won't this work?
I am Nalia Swiftblade.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
I shall give you an offer you cannot refuse.
Who are you? Why do you attack us?
Prospects?
Vess with the the drying.
Oh yeah, oh my god, I forgot about that.
It's just like, hi.
Hi.
Six is just going to walk into the room. He'll actually pad into the room on all fours and just like sit down right inside the door on his haunches, looking at the woman, and just kind of shrug his shoulders a little bit and say, "You all have something that you took that belonged to you, and now we're here to get it back, I'm afraid. And this is what happens when you take things from people that you shouldn't take things from. Sorry."
She looks at you with a piercing gaze, and then notices Vuran. Huh. The Navori Brotherhood, I presume.
No, we're the Electric Hellions. He's Brotherhood.
Vuran steps
Put the hanger on.
steps into the room and then bows, and then she says, "Help resuscitate my friend here, and I will make you an offer."
Make us the offer before resuscitation.
I can help.
Okay. What do you do, Carlin?
I've just rushed forward, still hiding my bow behind my back very badly, and I'll cure wounds on his neck.
Okay, cool. Roll for it.
It's okay, I can help.
Oh god.
Oh my God,
And in looking around the room, I don't see anyone else in the room, correct?
I'm not.
Yeah, you can take a moment now to look around. No, but what you notice in this room, where is it? There we go. You see a huge banner with the symbol of the Shadow Order in the room. You also see like a big runic circle at the back of the room, and you see books just all around the place. It's in piles and shelves, just strewn about everywhere.
Ness
And
wants to initiate magic awareness.
okay, just give me a sec. You heal him for 8 points. So you go to his neck, which is blood still pooling out of it. You go,
The arrow out and just heal.
yeah, and then the wound closes enough for the bleeding to stop. I go, he comes back to consciousness.
Can I punch him?
Okay,
Just out of panic. Ah!
sure. Roll an attack with advantage. You kill him. No. You do 1 point of damage. He's like, ah! he's surprised, shocked, and then angry. There's a lot of emotions going through his head right now.
He's unconscious. What's the deal?
And then the woman is like, Landriel, get up. And then the man gets up. Mistress, these people there, and she like raises her hand. I know. Now then, Electric Hellions, you're here for the Black Diamond. I take it.
No, we're here for the Brotherhood.
The black
yes.
Slap him in the
diamond.
back of the head. We're here for the Black Diamond.
Vuran slaps you at the.
Slowly.
Vuran slaps you, Carl, in the back of the head. She says, I'll make you an offer. You will not refuse, unless you seek death.
As she's saying this, I'm just like padding back and forth a little bit in this space right here, and just like keeping a steely, multicolored glare on her. And as she says death, I'll say, some of us are already acquainted with death, I'm afraid.
We eat death for breakfast, madam.
I don't.
There are a lot more of us here than there are of you. We're to,
Yeah, but
Incomparable slayer.
we're to alert everyone. Oh, you would be in trouble. But what I offer is the diamond in return, and then she turns to look at Vuran. a partnership between our order and the Navori Brotherhood. And then Vuran turns towards all of you. He says, going against a high-ranking member of the Shadow Order is very risky.
Let's back away and out of the room slowly.
Vuran turns to...
I'm just sitting right there, like just clawing marks into the floor.
Vuran turns towards the person. I believe this type of partnership can be made. Yes. Although I must ask, out of curiosity, why did you steal it from us if you want to work with us? To which the woman responds, I only took this as a sign of strength. Know that we could take much more from you at any given moment. It was to get your attention and to get us in the same room, talking.
You could have just sent a letter.
Gus is like, is that how you get someone's attention?
Love was in the air.
She says, the Navori Brotherhood have not been very keen on talking with us. And then Vuran nods as, understandable. There have been disagreements in the past, so I see where you are coming from. She says, good. Then we are in agreement. And she walks back into the room, goes to a desk, and takes out a key.
Kill us.
What was that, sir?
No, I'm just leaning over to Carlin. They're gonna turn on us and kill us.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Shit.
Ready your bow.
Yep, I'm still here.
The vested activate magic awareness.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot about
Tell
that. Yeah.
that the black diamond is actually the black diamond.
How does the magical awareness work? Do you know exactly what it is, or?
As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. And if it's a spell, I learn what school of magic it belongs to.
So you can sense it in the room, yes. Very clearly, it's very strong. It is abjuration the one that is like protection? That's abjuration, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So it's abjuration magic, and it's very, very strong. So she goes, and you can
to Veyron and be like, I'm pretty sure it's the real one.
Thank you. And she goes to a desk, and that's exactly where you sense it from. And she takes out a key, opens a lock, puts the key away, and then takes out this black. It's a diamond about the shape of a small, like a small ball. An orb, if you will. Orb. And it is like pitch black, and it's kind of giving off this black glow, pulsing with power. And she comes back and says, here you go, Masked One. Your diamond. Know, once again, that we can send another message, and I suspect our partnership to be in good faith. Like I said, we do not want any bad blood between our orders. On the contrary, I think we share a common goal: to unite Ionia through the shadows. Vuran takes the diamond, bows, says, yes, I think the path of the shadows is a very interesting one. For light can be blinding, but shadow also comforting, do they not say? And he tucks the diamond away into his cloak.
Hey, are you a prospect?
Vuran turns. No. No.
Sorry, just checking.
And then she looks at you and says, well, since our business is concluded, I would kindly ask you to leave. Now.
Right,
Yeah.
just a matter of our payment, and we'll be on our way.
Well, we need to get him out first.
Yeah,
That's the deal.
we've still got to finish the job there. While all of that was going on, by the way, I actually clawed 6 gashes into the floor,
Okay.
right where I was sitting,
Okay.
just like leaving my mark, as it were.
Sure. Totally fine.
And as long as I have faith in attempting to read the body language of our Brotherhood friend,
Mhm.
I will start exiting the room,
Sure.
giving a nice toothy smile to the gentleman that we almost gutted, or that I almost gutted.
He gives you the stink eye, all of you. He's not happy. Almost getting killed.
Vess smiles a big,
Oh.
bloody smile. Bye! And walks out.
At least I didn't try to ruin your dry cleaning. And
I wait to
I
leave
exit,
last.
walking on all fours, just tail like flitting up above me.
I leave last, and before I go, I take out my rapier and I put a 7 and an 8 mark next to 6's mark of 6.
All right.
And the rapier, tip my
You're
head.
electrified.
You've been electrified.
Right. Carlin, any
And
last
I
moments
leave.
from you? After almost killing a man, this is how you leave.
Can't you
Wow.
know?
Wow.
as I walk out, I'll go to 6 and be like, I like that thing you do where you sign your name where we go and where you like it's good. It leaves your mark for prosperity and posterity.
Yes, your
And,
wordsmithery is amazing. Just
It
do
strikes
yourself
the
a favor.
fear in the hearts of our enemies. You should keep doing that. I think it's a great little touch for you. I like it.
It's not about striking fear in anyone's hearts. It's just because I
Is that
can.
Is that another reason he was in prison?
Yeah, defacing private property. Is that why you were in prison, 6?
I can deface your private property if you like.
Oh!
After the job, I might still need it.
You never
And-
needed it.
You leave the premises and you make it over the canyon once again. The guards are nowhere to be seen. And as you cross the canyon, Vuran turns to you and says, well, a job well done. Thank
Take it
you.
now, please.
We didn't
Of
even get to kill all
course.
those guys. We could have just talked to them.
There are different ways of dealing with things. What matters is that we got the diamond.
Unfortunately, once you let Carlin loose, this is what happens. The man's a killer. Got the instinct.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm just... What's
Carlin.
the plan, like, yeah.
Carlin, you almost killed 3 people. 2, for certain. I think it's fair to say that you are no stranger to killing.
Vess walks up and like smacks him on the shoulder and is like, "We're friends."
We
Were
don't
we
call
not
them the
beforehand?
beast for nothing.
Well, now we're friends in murder. We did the murders.
Oh God!
His hands disappear into his cloak and he pulls out a big sack. And he handed your payment. 375 gold pieces. As promised.
Didn't even have to count it. It's almost like you knew we were gonna haggle you up, and I just like gesture for the only strong person in the party to take it.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Tingle,
Feel-
tingle, tingle.
It feels like a lot of money. And then he turns his, well, thank you for aiding the Brotherhood. I wish you all the best. And we might have some future jobs for you, who knows?
That's great. Also, if we could get a recommendation from you, like something signed or whatever, so we can pat for future. Never mind. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Can't you just go make a song about the masked one and the mistress and be done with it?
I will, and I even have the title. It's going to be The Dazzler. Then I point to Carlin and the Beast. Blood and murder in the savage mountains of the League of Shadows. Or the Shadow
Shadowed. So good. And he bows to you and says, "With that, I take my leave." And then he takes out the black diamond, and he's standing next to a shadow, and he walks into it and disappears.
Man, we should have kept that.
Meh. Tricks like that are
We
overrated.
would be the ones being hunted.
Did.
Shall we go
So-
back down to the spewing flower for a drink?
Warm flower.
Fuck you. I'm not going anywhere near that place.
Maybe there's a different tavern that doesn't have the damn flower. Cause I need more ale.
I just need to find a chair.
And as
Tired.
the Electric Hellions argue about where they should go next, our story concludes, and the camera pans as we hear them arguing about which tavern truly is the best one around these regions. And that was
Wonderful.
Shadows in Ionia.
Nice.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much for everyone watching. Stuck
Thank
around.
you, Julius.
No, thank you for all the players. Once again, let's do a round on who everyone was. Miko, go first. You can. Shout
Yes,
out.
Miko. You can find me on the various social medias at the OKSGM with underscores instead of spaces. And as Christian said earlier, I'm the real one. Don't let any of the fake ones out there fool you.
That's right. Kristen.
Kristen, Darth Surrealish on all of the places. R&R production is where most of it is, because, of course, that was taken in some places. For Rainbows and Razor Blades Productions, we've got some fun games coming up, including our friend Christian over here. And check us out.
I'm very glad.
Wonderful. Oh, yeah, post any links in chat if you want now, by the way. Feel free to go for it. And Johnny.
Hi, I'm Johnny, not a monster in real life. On Twitter, you can find me at iMoonfire. Yeah, that's it. That's me.
Awesome,
I'll
awesome.
post my link in the chat for you.
Chris.
Yes, Christian. The Bleak season on Twitter, YouTube, and very happy to have been here. Thank you very much, Julius. A lot of fun. Thank you, guys. Wonderful role players. It's always nice to be the worst of the bunch, to be surrounded by such amazing and gifted players.
Wonderful. Go give them a follow. All of these people are wonderful. Had such a great time. And a special thanks to Chris for coming in last minute. So thank you very much.
No worries, mate. I got you covered.
Perfect, Lewis.
I'm your Uncle Barry.
And you should join our Discord. We have a Dice and Easy Discord. I have a YouTube channel, and we have a Twitter, and we have a TikTok. You should go follow all those. Links are in the chat now. We're going to raid into Total Party Kiss. I love the name, and they're using OMM, which is a pretty cool VTT that I have not had a chance to try yet. So we're going to give them a little raid. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. It was great. And we'll see you again in the future. Next week, we have normal Dice and Easy's campaign. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
There we go. Raid over there. Just a second. Let me see it go through.